And we are live. And we are live. Welcome. It's episode 14.
It is.
Yep.
Of Dithra on the 1001 Shards. I'm your host, the most GM Val, and we have a guest, but not so guest here. We have Honey Bear / Kathleen here for the one time. Hopefully in the future, the long time, but we shall see. Also, John is not feeling well, so shout out to John. Send him some of that COVID vaccine or something like that. Help him out. Should be good to go. Also, next week we'll have a new player doing the mix as well too. So fun times. And tomorrow I'm doing a little podcast about my thoughts on OSR and my experiences with the DM for the GM sort of whatever for about half a year at this point. So look forward to that. But all that aside, let's get back into it. So last session, the party finally went to Mariposa, and after getting there, they discovered, hey, this isn't a shit village. This is a shit pirate code village. And after getting nearly swindled by a charlatan, they realized we should probably play this very close and very safe. But unlike most other groups of people that would be out of their element, they had three damn near two master level or almost master level outlaws. So they knew how to maneuver and navigate their way around the city or the village. Using Okoye and Gon's skillful abilities to intimidate and not get fucked with, they learned that in order to sell their product, a Tashimi mushroom that they had gotten from a lucky break out there in the wilds, they needed to go down to the dock district and sell their goods to who? Does anybody remember the captain's name who you sold their goods to? You'll get inspiration.
Esperanza.
All right, Esperanza. I know you remember.
Heck yeah, I
do. So after selling inspiration and after selling the goods to her, let's see here, my man here decided, I don't have that many shots, but I gotta shoot the shots I got. So manning up, flashed her a look. I'm not sure if it was like a come hither or something like that. But essentially it was a male come hither, and she bit. And she basically hooked him in there and decided, listen, meet me at Casa de Verde and we'll see what happens. And see what happens they did. After making out like moderately good bandits with their profit shares, they went to Casa de Verde. And you see Tahir smiling from ear to ear. Hoping and praying that, not hoping and praying, but hoping that his night goes swimmingly as his other character. Hopefully he doesn't die in the process too. But that being said, you guys get there, try to find work as your quest to help. And who remembers the name of the person that quest y'all succeeded at? That's with a G. This is 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, it is. It's here somewhere.
What's up? I believe in you.
To start with.
Garrison.
No,
that's not the way we're in. Never mind. That was the other dude.
Yes. Oh man, who'd you get the quest from?
Oh my lord.
It's in the journal. I mean, it's on thing too. Yeah.
It's the rich guy, right?
Yeah.
Lazar?
Yeah. But you know his name is in there somewhere.
It is somewhere.
5.
To start with.
Can't remember.
Throw me a bone.
I said GA.
Oh, GA. Okay, I have no idea.
5, 4,
Gail Gyers.
3. Yes.
Is it Gail?
Yes. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Gail Gyers. Yeah, that was it. Hey, it's made this fucking controlled app.
Hey.
That's right.
Trying to put my hand in the control F right quick. But you successfully completed your quest from Gale Gyers, the quest giver, after successfully guiding him and making sure that his cart got there. You got decided to, since he's going to be leaving in a couple of days, take up a couple of quests here to make some money for your ship. You also noted that ships here are quite inexpensive compared to Dithra, the previous city you're in, because they're pirates and they get ships quite frequently, often stolen. Hell, Casa de Verna is made of a ship. So all that being said, you guys got to Casa de Verna, and let's see here. Second, Harry met with a beautiful Eastern woman here who was his waitress, and Harry decided he only had one shot, but he shot it, and you know it was successful. It wasn't the most successful because he did kind of get like, oh well, let's do this again sometime, but he still got a date too. So shout out to him. That being said, Jay over here and his character had the night of his life. She wore his little ass out. It was not vice versa. That being said, it was a very successful night for him. Made out like a bandit, discovered cheap boats, and discovered the love of a pirate captain. It made it sound like a romantic comedy or something like that, or like a rom-com. But that being said, after all that happened, you met with Salazar, who is the leader / governor / big boss / big boss of Mariposa, and he told you to find one of his troopmates. One of his troopmates was supposed to guard a particular item and bury it. That person did not come back after it said burying it, and Salazar wants you to find him and kill that motherfucker. And if you do also find the gold, to return it. Though you think that if you find gold, he doesn't really believe you expect you to return. But he wants you to kill that motherfucker specifically. That's what he's asking for.
All right.
And that is where we ended off. With you, also you guys were trying to, and he also was going to give you, in exchange for this, a lump of gold and a freshly pressed ganged recruit. This boy is no older than 14 or 15. You guys were trying to wheel and deal, but decided from Okoye's prodding, you don't want to wheel and deal because they'll deal more if you want them more. So you'll pay more for something that you shouldn't have to. And that's where we left off last. Yes, as Okoye was kind of moving you out about, and as you were getting moved out and about by Okoye, one of your friends that you haven't seen in a very long time, Okoye would say, is that, and Kathleen, what is the name of your character and what do they look like?
Okay, so Unagi is back. Holy crap, I gotta find her picture here. Okay, so she's this fairly short, like olive-skinned girl. She's got like really dark hair. It's up in a ponytail, kind of matted and dreaded, and she's just kind of bedazzled in all these like not fancy, but like brightly colored ribbons and feathers and just odds and ends.
Right. Very, very no moss. That being said, as Okoye sees you, Unagi, he looks and he says, "You look familiar," and you would know that Okoye is a southern dark-skinned man who is now bald. He had locks of hair, but he shaved them off because he wanted to look cooler. He wears breastplate, a shield, and a bronze. No, he didn't have bronze. A normal spear, and several javelins on his back. He looks pretty well geared compared to most people here, as he acted like he bathes regularly. He waves at you.
He's regularly.
He has money. He has breastplate.
She's not really gonna acknowledge that she recognizes him, she's just gonna kind of pull one of those. Me? Ooh, me?
Okoye literally takes out his spear and he points it at you.
Oh, me. Sorry.
And he looks at you and he says, "Yes, you come over here. We're the winning team. You look really familiar. Do I know you from somewhere?" He looks at you.
Maybe. Thinking around. I'm sure we've dabbled in things together.
You want to make some money?
I always want to make money.
Hey! He turns to you. Hold on a second here. Harry, and he says, "Hey, Harry, we got another guy that wants a chick that wants to make some money. What's your face?"
Oh.
Well, what's your face?
He looks at you and he says, "What's your face?"
Whoa. Unagi. How me?
I can't read, ma'am. My memory isn't very good.
Face.
He looks and he says, "I am Okoye. Nice to meet you. I'll have you know, I'm the best highwayman the world has ever seen, all right?"
Okay.
He smiles. He said, "This is Koa. He doesn't wear shirts.
He doesn't wear shirts.
I think it's part of his culture or something."
Okay.
He
Okay.
turns to you, Koye. Koa.
Cool. Yeah, you see this actually hulking Easterner with this sort of tattoos, Polynesian style tattoos down both arms as war paint, big old dreadlocks, clothing a little bit rancid, just standing there, full gambeson armor, battle axe slung across his back, mace hanging off the side. You see the dreadlocks sort of spewing out underneath a helmet, holding a shield.
Right. And he says, "This guy here," turns to Harry, "this guy's the best jocular I've ever seen." Harry, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. So he's gonna wave, just a little courtly wave, and say, "Yeah, I'm the nature guy. I make stuff for them to survive. I find stuff for them to eat. Maybe for you too. We'll make some money. Everybody's happy here. I like this place."
Oh,
Play some
sounds
money,
good.
huh?
I haven't eaten in a hot minute.
He says, "Hey, Harry, bring your girl over here and tell her to get her some food."
I'm gonna wave to her.
She comes over there. So you see this Eastern waitress here. She's wearing a shirt or blouse that is is a specialized set of gear, specialized in earning as much tips as humanly possible, in his setup and or function. And she puts her hand on her hip and says, "Yes, darling."
You bring us and our new friend here some food, the best you have.
She says, "Did she know Jabari as well?"
I'm gonna look to Koye, I guess, because he knows her.
He says, "Hey," he plucks you in the back of the head. "Hey, my dead son, dude, you forget?"
I know who he is, but I don't know if she knew her.
Yes,
I'm gonna
she
say
knew her, of
probably.
course. She's a cleric, okay? She said prayers over my dead son's body. She was there. Lit the funeral prayers. She's very important, okay? She was instrumental. Instrumental. Instrumental? Can you guess?
Instrumental.
Hey, the guy who can read, what he said, get her some food. It's my treat this time. But can you upgrade that because she's doing the Lord's work here? And she nods and says, "Okay." And then she leaves. But she does give you a wink, Harry. I'm
gonna wink right back, and maybe one finger gun.
You can cock it back and let you can cock it back.
Oh yeah, just the one though, not
Just
two.
the one.
Just
Not
the
two,
one.
just one.
Yeah,
You're not shooting McGavin over here. All right. So you shoot. So you point banger. Give me a charisma check. Let's see how wavy you are.
All right.
Let's see here.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
She-
nat one.
And you have a +5. She sees you do the finger gun, and it looks like you're pointing at her butt and just saying, "Psh," and she just looks strangely at you, like, "Are you gonna shoot me in the ass?" And she just turns and leaves. But
Can't
she
win 'em
does.
all.
She does come back, a little less, fired up about you. But she says, "Here you go," and Unagi, she gives you a bowl of rabbit stew. And this is some thick stew with some carrots, some celery, and a thick brown gravy.
She's gonna dive right in, like not even say thank you. She's ravaged. Like she looks worse for wear.
She looks and she says, all right, well, thank you for taking care of Jabari. I'm pretty sure he would have enjoyed if he was here, the service. Long-
Like shoveling food in, gives a little
Yes.
salute.
Okoye, that seems to be what happens in your culture, right? That 4 or 5 days of praying over the body. That's
Oh
why
yeah,
she's so
yeah.
hungry.
Oh, he literally puts a hand on the core, and he looks, and he's out of the charisma check here too, because he's trying to sell this shit too. I'll +5 this. Okay, 18, okay. He looks over and he puts his arm around your core and puts you. He says, "No, normally it's like 1 or 2 days, but Jabari, man, needed an extra couple days because what he meant to us.
I know.
I
know.
you know,
Just
dude.
mm,
I mean, look at it, man. In the gold mine. Listen, he saved that village. When he rung the bell and the bandits were coming. I mean, everybody would have died. If he wasn't, he didn't.
he did
So brave.
He did the Lord of Shards work, man. That's all you can ask, right?
He says, you know what, man? For Jabari, and he holds up his drink.
Jabari.
Or Jabari.
All right. You see, like, Okoye drafts her arm and raises it a little bit higher. She's like, she's not selling it. She's got to sell it.
She's just like shoveling them.
It's like raise it up, but okay, she looks at you and says,
I'm famished. I don't have the energy.
You see, Okoye says, "For Jabari," and says, "Thank you." He claps the waitress's hand and bows at her, and she gets out of here. And Okoye turns to you guys and says, "Sucker," and she leaves. But he says, "Gon is sick, guys. He has a tummy ache. He told me this morning." And Guinevere is here too. And she looks and says, "Gon is sick. Oh my, he needs to stop eating all that food, man. See where I come from in the West, we use forks. He doesn't have to eat with his hands like that. It's still dirty. That's why he's getting sick all the time."
I just think it stems from the fighting for food that they seem to always have to do up there. I don't know. He just, prison style, I guess.
I think we need to get him a wolf. I think if they're without wolves for a while, they get sick. They need to rub a wolf, I think. I heard.
Hey.
My grandma told me this. They need to rub a wolf every week or so, and they get sicker and sicker and die. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but
Maybe you should go find him a wolf then. I'm sure there's some outside.
I'm not fine. I don't talk to wolves, man. He looks at you. I don't know where to find a wolf. I'm not a northerner. I don't know where to find a wolf at. He looks. You gotta know where to find a wolf at.
I don't.
Hey,
I
it was
have no
your
clue.
idea.
Okoye looks
What?
around. I don't know, man. And if I trap one with a trap or something like that, what if it hurts it and it damages their? I don't know how these northern work. They praise wolves or something. All I know is that, listen, when he gets back up there, if we find a wolf in the market, I'm gonna buy it, have him rub it. He should feel better, right? I think that'll work.
Where the shot?
He needs to touch his homeland or something like that. I think that's what my grandma told me. My grandma's never been wrong. Looks at all of you. You feel as if that's probably very wrong, and you don't think that rubbing a wolf is going to be very effective at treating a communicative disease, and probably may transfer a lot more than just homesickness. But Guinevere looks at all.
I don't doubt, but she means well, so I'm gonna let her do it, man.
You see, Guinevere looks at all of you and she says, Now that Gon's sick, what do you all want to do today? We have to track down that bandit at that spot where he told us to go to. We can also, try to make some money here. Maybe go exploring, or maybe. So Miranda says, or maybe. I don't know what we can do. She looks really excited, and she just ran out of ideas, and just slumps down.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if going after a bandit without Gon is such a good idea per se, but I don't know. We could take a quick look around, see what other maybe quick opportunities there are before we head out on Salazar's mission.
I like the way you think. Listen, we got 3 days, right?
We do.
Listen. And Koya looks at Harry and says, "What do you think?"
Sounds like he's not thinking.
Koya looks at you, Harry, and says, "What do you think?"
I was playing with a bug on the table, studying it. I'm like, huh? What? Oh, you know what, guys? Whatever you guys want to do, let's just, find some way to make some money without him. That's all right. I'm not too keen on fighting a bandit or whatever, without this tough dude, because I'm not going toe to toe with anybody.
He ain't even that tough. Listen. The only reason why he's alive is because of me. Listen.
Yeah, sure.
Listen, I'd whip his ass. He looks around. I'd whip his ass. If he wasn't here. He looks around. He looks around. He says, "Listen, he's a northerner. Ain't no wolves around. I'd fuck him up." As he looked around and says it, you're not sure he's very confident about that, but he said it. He looks around at all of you and he says, "All right, well, we can always ask around here, maybe. You guys want to see if anybody here is looking for any kind of work? Or we can just rob somebody."
Unagi, how long have you been here? You heard anything rattling around?
Oh, have I?
Unagi, roll an intelligence check or click intelligence on your character. All right, you've been... Okay, so for all of your circumstances, you've been here however long you've been here, but you don't know any kind of leads for any work-related threads that you can pull from. People here are pretty tight-lipped, at least to you.
I haven't been here that long. People don't trust me yet.
Your reputation is too low to proceed forward.
Well, I mean, we could definitely take a little ask around, see what kicks, see if it makes, give Gon the day to recover from whatever it is he's got going on.
I'm gonna get him a fork, Okoye says, and he's gonna pay for it.
Harry, you seem to have the gift of gab a little bit, right?
Sure. Usually more with squirrels, but I can talk to people. People are cool.
Well,
I'm gonna look around the room. I mean, we know the Salazar guy. I don't think we're gonna find work from him though, but maybe Esperanza we could go check up.
Esperanza is probably at the docks.
Yeah, was she leaving? I don't remember.
Yes. After she, Cole would know. Pretty much as soon as she woke up, she was gone.
Yeah.
And she paid you for your time.
That's right. You man whore.
She paid me all right.
She paid you in
more ways than one.
Payment, but yeah.
She after selling the drugs to her, if I remember right, she was sailing out to get them sold, to actually sell them. So she was going to be off the island. Yeah.
So literally, you think, I'll fast forward shortly here for everybody's sake. Seeing as she already left, and at this point it's 8 or 9 o'clock. Most people that have boats leave pretty early anyway. She's probably gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling Esperanza's probably set sail for greener pasture, so to speak. gonna get paid for what she
Right.
paid us for.
Did you see a job board when we came in this town?
I mean, I would assume if there is one, it would be somewhere around here pretty close, because this seems to be the center of the action, so to speak.
Mm.
As you look around, you find a job board.
Da-da-da-da.
All right. As you press the I button to look at the job board, here's what you see. See Patricia Yakani to help smuggle flesh into Dithra. And I'll put the name in chat here. She is at Casa de Verde, usually at night. So she's asking you, was that insulting?
And it's flesh, right?
Yes, flesh means slave. For anybody else, for the people at home, when historical texts say flesh, they 100% mean slaves.
Yeah, and I don't know if that one's gonna be quite the. It was what 4 days here to get here.
See,
Yeah, without much trouble.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
true. You also see as well, there's another quest. It says, see Santiago Rivera outside of town near the docks. He is looking for people to join his crew. He's looking to do a raid on a small... Okay, Galleon is smaller than Caramel, right? Correct?
Say again?
Right. Galleons are smaller than Caravels, right?
No, other way around.
Okay, on a Caravel. Sorry. So I'll put that in chat. That makes sense. Santiago Rivera is looking for someone's to join his gang to aid on basically a pirate raid on a Caravel at the docks.
That all sounds pretty dangerous.
It does, but that one could be interesting because get the ship, get everybody off that ship through the raid, and we got a ship.
Yeah, it's true.
Okoye looks around and he says, I'm always down to check people down. I am the best highwayman ever. I mean, water, land, it's all different to me, right? It's just, boat, same shit, right?
For the most part.
Okoye does not seem confident in this, but he is saying very confident things, you would know.
Okay.
So you're not
So like usual.
Yep.
And that's his character. Guinevere looks kind of doe-eyed. We're gonna be a pirate? Koye just plucks her. We've been talking about this for like 6 days. Yes, we're gonna be pirates. Unagi, what do you think? As Koye looks at you.
I mean, I'm a big fan of pirates, so like in a past life, I used to be a pirate. Maybe even a captain. I don't know.
You got a track-on hat, you get some tentacles. It's like, hold on, wait, is that somebody swinging through the town? Koye looks at Harry. I'm not the smartest person ever. I can't read. What do you think? Think it's too dangerous? Or do you think?
Well, it's not just a danger; it's a question of time. We only have 4 days. How long is this raid gonna take? It's a ship on another ship. We'd have to sail out. I don't know. Do we want to go back with Gale, or do we just want to go get a ship and screw this?
I can carry it away, honestly speaking.
Well,
me
not
personally.
Not necessarily. I mean, we could always just take a little walkabout. Maybe do some slight reconnaissance on that bandit that Santiago wants us to kill. Not to say we got.
Yeah, it's probably the simplest thing to do out of all of this.
that might be the best bet. Just group of people taking a little jaunt.
So, let me give you some context about too. So this is important. As you press the N button and open your map here, you see a silver heel. And his spot that he marked is here.
3 days.
Oh, so it's oof.
Correct.
And he gave us 3 days to do it?
Correct. So you don't think he knows how far distance works?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Because above table, guys, people watching home, not a request gives accurate time frames of how things work. Some people don't know how time works.
So what you're saying is based on what Santiago told us, we would know that he doesn't understand that, or no?
You feel as if pirates have a really loose sense of time, and
Okay.
so most outlaws do, right? He's asking you to track down a guy that he can't find.
Yep.
So presumably, if he can't find the guy, there's not really too much of a timetable.
He just wants to throw a timetable out there to throw a timetable out there.
Basically saying do it quickly.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Context clues.
But we got to go all the way back to the other side of this. I mean, because we came all the way up and around the end of this peninsula, because that's where we found the iron vein was up on the north side, right?
Yeah.
So we got to walk all the way back around for the smuggling quest.
Man,
Yes.
I'm just looking at the map. If they want to do a ship raid, it'll be at sea, right? Not in the canal. So they'll
Yes.
have to go out. That would
is very
take
accurate.
so long.
So he is
You
talking
definitely
about
feel like
truly joining the crew.
Basically, yeah.
To join his crew, he didn't say leave.
Can't really leave gone here though. Like if we get on the boat,
God's
it's like,
God's
hi,
looking like, new campaign.
you
Who
fucking
this?
live there now.
God's like, all right, guys. All right. Half the session is the party, and the rest of the party, the other half is God. Just like, I'll find you. Okoye, I'm coming. He's just coming back.
Don't split the
You fuckers
party.
left me here.
And you can split the party. We can do whatever you want to do. But yeah, so that is your decision as well too. But that's also everything you found so far. You can find other things as well too. This is what you found in Casa de Verde.
Yeah, let's look around the town. There has to be merchants or something. They'll need something done. Or we can just follow them and kill them.
Okoye raises
Little
Highwayman Harry. I like it.
little
This is a pirate town, right? Isn't that what pirates do? I don't know. Just trying to blend into the culture.
He throws you a finger gun. Pew. My man.
Hey, I'm gonna send one back.
Hey, Unagi, you don't look like you're carrying a weapon with you. We're gonna be taking a little walkabout. Do you think you'll want a little something to protect yourself?
I mean, I got these hands.
I got these hands.
I'll
Ready to eat for everyone.
I'll
They like
pull
deadly.
the yeah. I'll just
Deadly weapon.
he'll unhook the mace off of the side of his belt and like throw it over to you.
She'll like awkwardly catch it.
Alright, and
Just swing it like a baseball bat. You'll be good.
and above
Is it-
table,
what's
tell her
baseball?
what that is.
Because they play baseball here.
It's like what? What's
Yes, baseball. I love that game.
Hmm.
They play it on the mainland.
It was
Okay.
it was a very obscure game played on the far eastern isles of the Eastern Isles.
I've heard it's an offshoot of Kelvin Ball. I'm not
Kinda.
sure.
Yeah, it got a little bit.
It's an offshoot.
Okay.
Alright, you want to tell her the stats on Mace because she's wow.
Yeah, that would be helpful.
Yeah. Hold on, because it's one. I gotta pull this back up again. I'll get there. I'll type it in for you. Keep going.
It's all good. So but yeah, so you guys are going to the docks then, presumably.
Yeah, let's go take a little walk about town and see what there is to see.
All right, as you go to the docks, loading your game is important to me. All right, You go to the docks. Let me move you over. Always remember to flank. That is your tooltip of the day. You guys go to the docks. And Unagi, you know that the docks themselves are very raggedy. Most cities have pretty decent docks. That's where all the money is, basically. This village does not. All these, like, the docks basically are just ships that got bundled together on top of ships.
Okay.
It's poorly misconstructed, and Koa, as a carpenter, you are streaming internally as you see the unstable, how unstable these buildings are. Twitch. That's it's like what? That's a 130-degree angle. What are you doing? But that aside, you see there's plenty of merchants here. It's about 11 o'clock. There's market stalls too. So if you're trying to basically gather refined information here, you got a wheel and deal. Everyone give me charisma checks. And Koya will help us. Anyone over here.
Hey.
Good.
Oh, Nettie! Brrr.
With the nat 20.
Nat 20, that'll do, pig. That'll do. So
When it matters, eh?
Hey, it may matter. So with the critical success here, it's what you find. You find that there is a woman here at a stall. This woman here is a southern woman here. Her hair is in braids, actually cornrows, and tight cornrows on her head. This woman looks to be of middle age. She's carrying a basket of fruit, and she sees you and your garb, but you look like someone that an alchemist. And she says, "Are you in the apothecary?" She looks at you, Harry.
Of sorts. I dabble. Some potions, some ointments. Why do you ask?
Because my son, and she says, "Please follow me," and she kind of leads you into her like house behind or hut behind her. That's not even a hut. It's like just a part of a ship. Like, you know how Jay probably knows, it's like, so you know you have like the deck, and then it's like the back top half that's like above like the main deck that you can go inside. Is like the captain's quarters, like the captain's.
It's like a cabin.
Yeah, like
No,
a cabin.
but
Yeah.
are you talking the actual cabin, or are you talking the actual deck above it?
It's like the base, then it's like here. You know what I'm talking about? The back of that part, this part.
Yeah. Usually it's captain's quarters back there.
Yeah. So like the captain's quarter, like a really raggedy caravel here. Like, you know, you guys would presumably everyone's following. So you guys follow behind. And
I right now I'm just imagining Harry doing the Conor McGregor like strut with that nat 20 down the
he's like
boardwalk, like,
"You need an alchemist, eh?" Just swinging his arms like this.
Yes, I am.
So an alchemist. You need some, need a love potion. So as you guys get inside, so you follow behind her. The house is kind of small and raggedy, but looks fairly clean. Basically like a 2-bedroom house. So you guys go. She leads you past the like a curtained room, and you see that on the bed of this room, there is a young southerner male. This guy's maybe like 18 range, and he looks very sick. Now, Harry specifically, because herbalism deals very closely to medicine, give me a wisdom check at advantage.
All right. It should be good.
woo!
That is a critical success.
Not bad.
You know
29.
that he is down specifically with scurvy, and a really bad case of scurvy. As you look at his skin, it looks like he's definitely some kind of pirate or seafarer. He's come from presumably a long time at sea, and he is not adjusted well. You think that whatever he has is scurvy and a byproduct of long exposures to scurvy.
All right.
You know that
he needs some citrus.
He needs a really very powerful mix of citrus. So, you know And shout out to my. Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on. Make sure I don't fuck this up. Yes. So he needs a very powerful mix of vitamin C, because of how serious this case is. This is a very dire case. So as you look around here, you don't see any citrus. Now you know that in the forest near here, this place is definitely near a desert here, you can probably find some citrus or some various fruits in the wilds. They may have vitamin C.
With all these ships there's nobody selling any citrus in the whole dock.
I rolled, no one has citrus.
Damn.
They have melons, they have all kinds of stuff.
Would it be far? Someone in town must know where to find some, right?
Yeah, so as far as citrus, yeah, you know, we asked around there, so there, but she would tell you, as an apothecary, do you know something that you can do to treat him? He's not recovering very well. I've given him stuff. He say, eat some fruits, right? I've given him all kinds of watermelon, but he's not getting better.
No, he needs a really, really heavy dose of citrus to cure his scurvy. Yar.
Oh, what is scurvy? He looked at you.
Scurvy is a sea disease. You catch it because you don't have any citrus. You're lacking some vitamin.
Mm-hmm.
It's essential.
Oh.
I can cure him. If I had some citrus, I could make it.
Okay. Well, if you see, she says, hold on here. 1 second. Well, there's a lot of wild fruits out there, out and around town. You probably be able to find some on the outskirts of town, or right around the village. There's plenty of wild fruits here. I don't know what has vitamin C or not, but you should be able to find some, or know somebody that has some. So she looked at you.
Until she said that, I was totally gonna tell her to go find it herself.
Like, hey, go ahead and find vitamin C based citrus fruits. All right.
Pills, it's fine.
It's like, I want you to go to Walgreens.
I'm gonna send you on a fetch quest, bitch.
I'm gonna say, have you heard of emergency C? But she looks at you and says, I don't have much here, but what I do have is some equivalent of rations here. I could give you like a fairly big group here. I could give you 50 days worth of rations. Will that be applicable?
I'm gonna look at Koa and I'm gonna tell him, look around.
You see Koa as you've been talking. He's sitting out front with his hand plane and draw knife with this form of a bow in his lap, like while you're talking to her, just hand planing down, trying to keep slowly shaping this bow that he's been trying to make. He's like, what? Wait, what is it? What do I need to look for?
Well, she's offering us some rations, but maybe there's something else worth value here.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, smiles.
Start kind of taking a look.
Because we really don't need food at this point. Like we found so much food on the road.
I agree.
He's just gonna be like, who the fuck?
He says,
do I just kind of taking that look around, like, do I see anything else that would be
give me
handy?
an intelligence check.
Okay. 22?
Well, she has a food stall cart itself. The cart itself would be very handy, but you see these people are very meager people here. She just sells a variety of food goods. She doesn't have very much as far as like items of use, except the stall itself maybe. That could be repurposed to a wagon. Not a very good wagon, but more like the cart. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, you're a carpenter. You could fix that up.
That I
Put the
could.
hot wheel. Put an engine on there.
I
mean, if we're gonna have a ship, we'll need something to load it, right?
We will.
Could we
You're
use
not
that?
You're not wrong. That could absolutely work. Wouldn't take too much to fix that thing up.
I also had this in front of her. You're like, hey, what kind of shit she has over here? What are y'all?
No, he just sort of like when you say look around, he just as I'm kind of looking, I just kind of look up at you and kind of give you that look at the cart,
towards the cart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell her, you know what? If you throw in the cart, I'll save your boy.
The cart? That's the only way we can get our supplies to the market. She looks at you.
I'm not carrying all that food you're giving us on my back.
Give me a charisma check at advantage. She's in a tough spot. She lets you.
That's all right. I'm also in a tough spot. I'm a knave.
Hey,
24.
24. That's a critical success.
Woo!
She looks and she says,
I got my puppy eyes.
No, you get fucking intimidate eyes. He says,
I'm intimidating.
Well, she looks and
You want your boy to live?
You want to go to jail? You want to go home? You want to go to jail, or you? That's basically all I can think of. It's literally just, so she looks at her son and back at you all, and then back to her son and back at you all, and she says, "If you can fix my boy, I will give you the card."
Awesome. In the meantime, if I put some ointment on him, the Enoki ointment, would that help at all?
No.
Okay.
He
If I can buy a day, like I would try something, but if there's nothing I can do, I mean, we'll just go.
I mean, unless you guys just miraculously just walk around, like have brought citrus or oranges, yeah, no, he needs.
Don't think so. Well, actually, with the company we were with, we saw their food store. Did they have any? Let's roll
Gail,
for it. Maybe we're lucky.
Let's see here, Gail. Let's see here. I'll say it's a really. I mean, the oranges wouldn't keep very well. So let's roll. I'll give. It's a low chance. It's possible. You need
Hey,
D100.
lucky.
D100. You have a 15% chance. Because if I was skincare, I would not buy oranges. But
Are we calling a high or a low on this, or is it?
No, it is literally roll a D100, roll 15 or lower.
Alrighty.
That's it. 50% chance.
Nat one.
Bring it home.
Are you rolling it?
No, roll it, dude. No, Anagi, roll it.
Oh, hey.
No.
They have oranges.
Holy shit.
They have oranges. So, you know that Gale is a fruit guy. He loves fruit. Now, you know, as an apothecary, why would you break oranges when your trip is only like a couple of days is beyond me. But he just loves his oranges. So you clearly know after a while you can easily find Gale, and he is at the doctor's hall too. He's loading up his his caravan and purchasing a variety of goods, and getting some needed rest here from a long journey. He looks at you and he says, "Can I help you?"
Gale. I need something, actually. You can't help me. I need a few oranges. There's a dying boy in town. He's got the scurvy, and he needs some vitamin C. Stat. Can you hook me up?
Gale looks at you and says, "How many oranges do you need?"
I don't know. I'm gonna guesstimate. I have no idea. Would my character know?
No, you character would know. It's about 5. About 5.
5? All right, about 5 oranges, Gale.
He
Be
looks
a
at
good
you.
man.
He looks at you and he says,
"The boy looks pretty bad. Can we get 6?"
Yeah. He looks at you and he says, "We're not."
And I say, remember all those big mushrooms I found for you and your troops? Like days and days and days of ration.
That is true.
That I just gave to you guys.
He would
from the kindness of my heart.
First of all, one, I've got to say, you got Harry, you get 150 experience points for wheeling and dealing the lady.
Yeah.
First one worse too. Cole gets 50 experience points for accurately finding something that actually will follow you. Inagi, you get 25 experience points for
walking around
scouting this point. So, but back to the scene here. He seeing that you did pay him a good favor there. Dramatically reduce his food stores. Dramatically reduce the amount he needed for his food stores. He will give you 10 oranges and says, hopefully this is enough.
You are a good man. I'll remember this.
I love my oranges.
I immediately forget.
Yeah, he'd be like, yep, bye. And I assume you go back with your mortal and pestle. Give me a wisdom check or intelligence check, whatever's better, at advantage. As you make
All right, that'll be wisdom.
A really thick and heavy sludge.
And while he's doing this, Ko is literally still sitting then out front with the hand plane, just shaping this bow.
So as this happens, Anagi, what are you doing as you see all this happen? So you see Harry is in the mortal pestle just grinding up like oranges, like he's making orange.
If she's not doing anything, I'm gonna look at her and be like, "You want to help? I could use some elbow grease."
Pull a ghost. Here, let me show you how to do this.
She's actually probably going to be over trying to, like, she's taking feathers out of her hair and like playing with the kid, trying to amuse him.
He's like,
she's completely oblivious that he feels like crap, and she's just gonna keep going.
Give me a charisma check and see how well this goes over.
Nat 20. Oh,
shit. 6.
As you play with the feathers, it's like going into his nose. He's having a hard time breathing.
She's like choking him.
Yeah, he's making this worse.
He's like, stop. He can't move because
Mom
he's
is
so
like,
sick.
don't do that. Don't do that. She's like, it's fine. It's fine.
Get off him. He can't breathe.
She turns around to talk to the mom and just sits down on the kid's chest. Like,
it's like, hey guys, he's fine. Just need chest compressions. His belly flops on him. But you play with his feathers.
After it starts to fail, she'll go sit outside with Koa and kind of pout like.
The spirit said this would work. but as you do this, that is a critical success because the DC was 12, so critical success. Sent out to Harry because it's not that difficult to make a huge, heavy slurry of orange juice. But you do so. And this thing, so is it no pulpy? How do you do it? You make this.
I guess it's gonna be like extra pulpy, like because that's the good stuff, right?
Good
with
shit.
vitamin D
I want
added.
the kid to live, man.
Yeah. So, and how do you administer this slurry of vitamin C and D?
I guess I'm gonna, if she has any like drinking, like
it's
a
just
glass,
cups. She has
or
cups. Yeah, she
so
has cups
I'm
and
gonna like orally just pour it in his mouth like slowly and let him like swallow.
Wisdom check. This is pretty low.
goes and finds a 2.
27.
That's a critical success. As you slightly push down his lower jaw there, and you slowly just every 3 to 5 seconds slowly just drip it down in a very steady pace, so that even if he was dying, like definitely dying, he would actually fully swallow this. And as he's getting some of this in his system, you've made enough of this to where if this is fully applied over several days, he should make a nice recovery. It's not immediate, but you know that within a week he should be significantly better.
As I'm doing it, I'm like teaching her. So this is how you're gonna administer to him if he's weak, because he's gonna need this for the next couple of days.
Oh,
and you have a few fresh oranges that he can just eat after that, one a day.
She literally goes up there and hugs you. Thank you so much. What is your name?
My name's Harry. Harry the Apothecary. It's totally not true, but it rhymes.
Hey, that man that said you're Highway Harry, is it the same thing?
Oh yeah, I've got nicknames, you know. Guy travels. I'm not from here.
She looks at you and nods and says, "Okay, my name is Ziora, and I used to sell stalls. I used to sell fruits here, from various goods and such that my son brought home. But I think we need to find a much better life than this." And she looks at you all and says, I think it's time for us to leave the cart and leave this life. So she
It's a chance for a new opportunity.
for new opportunities. And thank you for helping my son. And she gives you the proverbial keys to the cart. She removes, and she even gives you 25 rations as well too.
Which
So
the cart can carry or no?
the cart can 100% carry 25 rations.
Awesome.
So
I'm gonna immediately start tearing down the cart, like pulling pieces off of it, changing out the wheel, like getting the wheels reconfigured so they're bigger, a little bit wider. With being a journeyman carpenter, I can craft advanced wagons, so
no, I believe you. I'm just saying that's gonna take a lot of time.
he just starts like to make it so it's gonna be easier to at least get pulled somewhere where it's not just kind of sitting in front of whatever it was they were. You know what I mean?
So you have horses too, so you can
Yep.
just bring your horse back here too. That's a little bit easier. Because
Yep.
that'd be quicker in theory than trying to reconfigure the cart.
Did we buy a second horse again? We have two?
We don't,
Yes.
and that's so we
Okay.
did. Oh yeah, we did. We do have two
We did?
horses now.
Okay, yeah,
so
that's
now,
what I thought.
So now we'll have
Awesome.
we'll have a cart actually for each one because we already had a cart on one.
We
now
had
we'll
a
have
wagon.
We had a
now we have
wagon,
cart.
and now we have a cart, which will be a
Is it the
wagon
same difference?
soon enough.
And there is difference. So the wagon had how many slots? It was like
Well, it was you said 10 for the wagon because it was 10 on the horse and then 10 on the wagon. Because it had 20. Roach has 20 slots with the wagon attached. So is this like half of that, like 15 for now, until I can make it some improvements?
So it'd just be comparable to the horse. It'd just be so wait. So the wagon has 10 and the roach has 10?
That's
Or
what
does
you
the
had.
wagon okay.
No, well, you had originally said that when we bought Roach, we didn't because we didn't have a wagon. We bought Roach, and
Yeah,
he had 10 slots.
Wait.
worth of carrying.
The wagon was 15 because a body was 5 and we carried 3 bodies when we went to sell them.
Oh, that's no, yeah, you're
The
right.
wagon was 15.
So
Yeah,
it was
I'm about to say
20,
that,
yeah, 25 total on Roach. Sorry, that's
Okay. No, it's all good. Yeah, because the car would be 10. The car's 10.
all right. So we have, we're getting them slots up, yo.
So cart is 10, and the horse is 10, and the wagon is 15.
And so we have. You said that she gave us 25 rations.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if we fill up this cart and the horse, that's we're leaving 5 rations behind.
Well, we can each carry some. We'll
And also
that
eat them
maybe,
too. You can also just eat them too. He says. Yeah.
oh yeah, we could use them. We'll have to eat today.
Yeah.
Hey, Unagi, you
Yeah.
hungry?
Always hungry.
Here, throws you a couple of the rations.
Here's lunch.
Lunch.
Here's some top ramen. Here's some sushi, sashimi, like stuff. But no,
He is
it
offended.
is 100% hardtack and jerky. Pound of
Sorry.
meat.
We'll bring one to Gon so we can munch on that.
Yeah, just yeah. Like Koi says, bring them 2 in case we don't come back today. He has some food there. So Okoye would because I assume Gon is in his room. It's kind of chilling there. So
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's
You're
sick, like he won't
Talking
really
about
get
this
out,
guy.
so-
What happened to him?
he's a little sick. He gets sick here and there, but he's really sick tonight.
Oh.
I
Like a
already-
snake clap sick or
Nah,
I'm not sure about that sick. That's another level of
He-
sick. Right?
I think he ate and went right to bed and was one of the only ones that did.
Mm.
I think it was, I don't know, maybe there was something in one of the bottom of the bowls or something.
Okay, food poisoning. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't use forks. He uses his hands. He needs to like.
Oh, well, that might be the problem.
We have the technology. Okoye says where I'm from. We have forks.
We can make him
Can I-
better.
Is it possible, DM, to do a roll for, given how long this is sort of taken to, or a partial roll for the shaping of that bow?
So I will say this. Because you're traveling, I would say at the end of the day, if you guys don't do anything else, you can get a full roll.
Yeah.
But if not, it's just like you basically building
Just-
experience to get to the roll.
Okay, cool.
But I will say this: that would have taken about 3 hours from you talking to her, looking around for oranges, finding Gale, getting that, going back there, getting your horse to come back to Ziora's house, and getting back in about 3 to 4 hours.
So it's like 2, 3 in the afternoon now. Well, what are we doing with the rest of the day?
Oh, let's look for something else to do.
Unagi, what do you think? Where have you said you haven't been here long? You seen anything fun around here?
I've seen anything fun around here?
Are there any shops in town?
Check. I mean, so the docks is basically the main marketplace, right? So there's a variety of kind of minor stalls here, but there aren't any like official shops. It's just basically ships that set up stalls that sell their stolen goods. With a 16 though, this is what you know. You know that. Hold on here. 1 second. Captain Raphael is looking for some people to help repair his boat.
Oh, for carpenter, right?
You got that right.
So can you like work on boats?
Absolutely.
Well, there's this guy, Captain Raphael, I think.
Yeah.
I think he was looking for some people to do some work on his ship, but I'm no good at constructing things. I'm more good at taking them apart or stealing off of them. But y'all might be able to make some money off of it.
It's experience to fix a boat for when we get ours.
Absolutely.
I mean, we could just take the boat too. I don't really care.
I mean, I don't want to make enemies of Marposa yet. Ikoy says, I mean, we can take their boat, but we can't do it like we can't fix their boat and then take the boat. We could give it like a 3 to 5 day window.
I'm just giving options. He asked for fun things to do. Stealing a pirate boat sounds kind of fun.
Okoye says, we're going to sell all kinds of boats and highways.
I will say she's not wrong, but having the hands to fix the boat first before you steal it? Either way.
Okoye smiles. And as you have been here a while, Unagi, you know the way to get to Captain Raphael's boat. 1 second here. It is called. Hold on. One second. Hold on. No.
While she's thinking of the name of the ship, she's gonna be like, follow me, and like weaving in and out of people, like kind of like a cat going through this crowd of people.
It is called.
Koa's trying to stay on your heels, and instead of weaving, is just pushing them out of the way.
I'm following Koa because he's clearing out. And I'm going like, excuse him.
Pardon me, sorry. It is called Augusta. That's the name of the ship.
I'll call out over to
As you point over to Augusta, Captain Raphael's ship.
The first time he says it, Koa's bless you.
You see that Captain Raphael is a very feminine man. Even though he's a pirate, he is very clean. His hair is bald, immaculately shaved. His nails seem filed and well taken care of. He has several guns. Not guns, sorry, not guns. There are no guns here. There's no guns here. Several daggers. There's several daggers on his waist, blades on his waist. And you see that he has a smile. And everyone make intelligence checks. He seems
Okay.
young and old.
Oh, nice. Nat
With
20,
a
26.
26. You have been around the block, Koa. You don't have too much experience with shards, but you do know that people that have shards from your experience dealing with a variety of people in the Eastern Archipelago, have a particular look to them. They look old and young at the same time because of how shards can stop aging or extend your lifespan. Raphael has the telltale look of somebody that is a shard bearer.
So as as we're walking up, just kind of reach out, knowing that Unagi's kind of walking in front, weaving, just reach out, kind of grab the back of the, feathered shirt or whatever it is that she's wearing, just like this, pull her back for a second. Hey, guys. You ever seen somebody look like that before this close?
I
Captain?
think I do, no?
Take a good hard look. You see how he shifts from kind of young to old and back to young, and sort of a little phase. That's a telltale sign he is a shard.
I thought he was just pretty.
You can tell just by looking at him? Damn.
Been up close and personal with a couple of them in my life. Luckily, I didn't get on the wrong side, so we might want to be a little careful if we are going to help him out. Also, could be fun to steal a shard.
Well, if you're gonna steal something,
Well, he says he has a shard.
Slap my hand over his mouth. Shh! Not so loud, man.
just say he has an air of wisdom about him.
Man, that pretty boy doesn't have no damn shard. Look at him. He's like 100. He's like 5'10", 150 pounds, maybe.
Koye, this is not the time to be brave. Just listen to Koa.
He's like, all right, whatever. All right, so you're gonna fix
Ask
this shit.
him.
Wait, you don't ask nobody about no damn shard.
Like she's starting to turn to go up there.
Okoye says, "Oh, wait a second. I'm crazy, but we can't have two crazy people in the group. It can only be one."
I'm just being a realist. It's an option.
Okoye looks at you and says, "You haven't met Gon."
Uh,
Okoye looks at you. So, what's the plan? Get the carpenter gonna go in there and fix his boat or something?
Let's at least see what we can find. I mean, we all can get access to the boat. A couple of you pretend that you're working. I'll try and do most of the work. Do a little.
I'll have a crowbar.
I have mastered pretending how to do
pulls it out of her hand and puts a hammer into it. Pounds some nails. Otherwise, let's not tear it apart.
Start ripping up boards.
Take what's not bolted down.
But if a couple of you can, get a good look at what's on the boat, maybe we can see if that shard's just on him or in the boat somewhere.
Wait.
Worth a
People
look.
would just leave a shard laying around.
Who knows?
Never said everybody was smart. And then just gives you a look.
Says the shard is
He's
definitely
oblivious
gonna be in
to
a
it.
chest. The shard's gonna be in a chest called shard chest. It's like
And then-
being like.
And then I'll start kind of leading the way up to the boat.
Okoye is going to grab a hammer or something like that, like a tool. Gonna grab a planer, so he's gonna ask for your planer. Would you hand him your planer?
No, I slap his hand and put a drill into it.
All right, he does put a handle. He says, all right, like that, like that, yeah.
Okay. Stay vertical with it, otherwise you're gonna give us away.
I have my own style. Let me do me. I'm the pretender, right? I can't pretend my own way. It sucks. I hate work. That's why I'm a bandit. We don't do work. We just steal stuff. This working stuff sucks, man.
Then do that. Just
Then-
pretend to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Turns
that?
it. Start just heading towards the boat.
he's like, yeah, he's like,
The funny thing is I envision the drill as more of like one of the old school hand crank
Oh
ones.
my God.
Yeah, it is more like that, right?
100% like that.
Those are the
So this
worst
man-
fucking thing,
Yeah,
man.
so
Oh.
he literally has like he's holding
Oh, shit. We
Oh, he
broke him.
froze! We broke our
I'm so
DM!
excited he broke the internet.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
We might need to take an early break, ladies and gentlemen, to get
He
our
said we gotta
DM
charge
back.
the drill battery.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be right back. We're gonna just take an early break. We'll be back, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're live. Welcome. Hey, technical issues. One, I hit my desk so hard that it shook my power cable on my computer, and it wiggled out and caused my computer to reset. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. That being said, we're gonna go back. So I'll ask the party here. What was the last thing I said before I did the whole?
We were headed towards the ship. Well, okay, the last thing you were doing was
Okoye had a drill in his hand.
driving down the road over there.
Oh yeah, he was drilling. Yeah, he was cooking. Yeah. So okay, so you're gonna be Captain Raphael. I remember now. Okoye was showing you guys how to use a primitive rock drill,
like a new one.
like a new one. Hey guys. So, boy, you are. Let me get the music right on. Little cha-chas. That's what I forgot. Sorry, guys. But yeah. So, Koya, you are going to the ship.
Yep.
So on the ship, the Augusta, you see several crewmen here, and a woman actually here. Crewmen here that are manning and shipping. You see them unloading and moving gear on here. You definitely think they're trying to resupply.
Okay.
And like I said, you see Raphael standing on top of the deck. He's in what presumably looks like a Captain Morgan pose as he's giving orders to his people in Eastern. As you are a Easterner, you understand what it says. And it says, my children, please move that over there. Move that over there. Shoo. You look deplorable. Please groom yourself. And what you notice is every pirate or crewman here is actually very clean and very well groomed.
What's their attitude like, though? Are they like afraid? Are they?
They
happy?
seem to. It seems, I'd say, disinterested with just the mundane nature of the task they're doing. They don't seem to be happy or unhappy. They seem to be just kind of disinterested. But they do seem
they're at work.
Yeah, everyday labor, day laboring basically. But they are very well groomed. And not no like they're kind of groomed for like a person. Like you see, like the hair is combed back perfectly, greased. They use lotion. They all smell pretty decently. They don't smell terrible. But they bathe regularly. Their clothes are actually fit pretty well. This is very.
Man, I want to work for that guy.
This is very unusual, for sure.
Yeah.
But Cole, you were on the ship.
No, well, I would say before he actually gets on the ship, just being from the Eastern Isles, he'll stand on the dock at the gangplank, and in Eastern, ahoy!
Child, who are you?
My name is Koa. My associates here, we have heard that you might need a bit of help from a carpenter crew. Help him fix your ship.
Oh, you are a carpenter. I'll be damned. Let me look at you. Let me go and puff your chest out a little bit.
Hey, Will.
Right,
doesn't take much because it's already like
like this.
He's already like a big barrel.
Do a spin for me, Komanga.
Koa, and he'll
yeah.
And he'll kind of like
do a spin,
lumber around in the circle.
There's want to strike a pose? Flex for me.
He'll all right, and just sort of half-heartedly do the like Mr. Olympia.
You'll do. Come aboard. And who's your friend back there shooting with the what is he holding? As he looks at Okoye. What is he doing? Is he like part of your troop too? He looks like he's touched.
He's an apprentice. He's still Still trying to learn some of the tools, but
Is he an apprentice at learning?
he's harmless, I promise. Shoot back a look at him, like, put it down.
Of course. Oh dang! He puts it in his pocket. And you see Raphael says, "Well, come on aboard, child." He motions for you. He lowers down a rope for you, a rope ladder. You to climb aboard.
Start climbing up.
As you get to the top of the rope ladder, he extends his hand to see you.
Yeah, he'll kind of hulk himself
As
up
he
over the
pulls
side.
you up, as he helps pull you up, this guy is maybe like 5'9", 5'10", like 150 pounds. He seems unusually strong for someone his weight.
Yep.
And he looks
Expected.
as he pulls you up, he gets really close to you and he says, you're not really my type, but you'll do. Why don't you go over there and fix those planks right there? You can lose the shirt as well. It's hot.
As he looks down and just goes, "What shirt?"
He says, and I'm gonna make sure you're lubricated. Don't want you to get sunburned out here. And he gives you a bottle of lotion as well. Once you can lubricate up here as he hands you some lotion. He seems he's a very strange pirate.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is what sort of repairs are you looking for?
He says, okay, he turns around and you see that there's a massive cannonball hole going through the top of the deck to like the second floor, the thing, to like the outside of the hole. Like the cannonball just got lofted.
Okay.
It's a big hole. This is in multiple floors.
Okay.
And outside of the hole. And he says, we were dodging cannon fire and one got a little lucky. Can you fix that, darling?
We can definitely look to do that. Why? I do have to ask though, because nothing comes for free in this world. What kind of pay do you pay your laborers to help fix stuff up for you?
He says, well, what kind of payment do you like?
Well, I know for me, I'm a master carpenter, so I usually request about 30 copper a day. The rest of them,
I can use a man that can handle wood well. Interesting. He looks at you and he says, well. Master carpenter, 30 a day, you say. Interesting.
Rest of the crew, I usually try to help, try to get them somewhere between 10 to 15. Just depends on how good of a job they do,
I'll tell you what. We got some cargo we can't really move. Why don't I get you a trade? He says, listen, you guys look dreadful. Why don't I get you all some new clothing? Some new boots. You guys look like you're fighting homeless people and lost. Why don't I get you some new clothing, some cleaning supplies, some soap? And she looks at Unagi, oof, a haircut, and we'll consider it even.
I might need to have my accountant talk through this one. Harry, what do you think?
Well, in terms of number, I think we should do. Then you see him like counting on his fingers really quickly. And he's like, about 70 coppers a day, I think would cover the work that we're going to be doing for you. And also you'll need to procure the lumber for the work. But if you want, we can run quantities by you and maybe look around and give you an invoice for the lumber that we're going to find. And then you'll have to pay for that. That's not coming out of our end.
You see, Koa, he has not presumably heard anything that Harry said, and he's like his elbows on like a banister. He's just staring at you. And she's just staring at you, and he looks at you and he says, I don't know what he's saying. I don't really care, but so you're really good with wood, did you say?
Yeah. Specifically, the ironwood tree.
Ooh, ironwood. Well, I'm an Easterner as well, darling, and I know a way around some wood. He looks at you, and
flat plate oblivious on all of this. I am trying to just get some copper out of you, motherfucker.
I just want to get some money.
He's looking at him like,
I don't know what he's getting at, but I don't know.
No, I think he's intelligent enough to know. He's just trying to avoid the whole conversation.
Like, I'm just trying to get paid, dude. But he looked at you and he says, "Well, let's say here. We have some lumber here that you can use to make these repairs. Let's call it this. You think, give me an intelligence check at advantage as you look at you got some of this carpentry, as you look around at some of this carpentry. Work needs to be done.
Ooh, horrible. 13.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolled a 10 and a 13.
All right. Well, at least it's going to take you at least maybe 2 to 3 days for 3 levels of repair.
Yep.
You feel like as far as work, it's pretty simple. Fill in the holes, tar it, caulk it, some water sealant, heat it up, and it should be fine. It won't be the prettiest thing ever unless they specifically like rip out the thing, but if for just a plug job, about 3 days.
Okay.
So
he'll kind of just, look through the hole, look through the lumber, get a good, scan of the whole area, and then, guys, I'm having a hard time deciphering how big that hole down there is actually going to be to know if this is enough lumber. I'm going to have the rest of my crew kind of take a quick look and take some measurements, get a good idea how much if this is going to be enough lumber to fix this, if that's okay with you.
He says, well, why don't I show you around, give you the whole royal tour, darling? Let me show you Augusta.
I figure if we can agree on that 70 copper a day, I'll get started patching this one here right at the top, because that's going to be the worst one as far as I can see. They can get the rest of the measurements for me while we go, if that's all right.
He looks at you and he says, well, if you insist, 70 sounds more than fair. And he smiles. And he stares at you. Seems to smile. He doesn't respond. He just looks at you.
Do I get any sense that he's fully sized up exactly what I'm trying to do?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. 16.
You feel as if this is, despite his quirks, he's a very experienced pirate.
Yeah.
And you feel as if he probably has accurate notes of probably the more expensive things in his ship, as a good captain would. You may be able to pilfer some minor things here and there, as far as things of like a couple copies here, but anything of true worth, you feel as if this guy's pretty on it.
Mm-hmm. So,
but he looks at you.
So I'll just look at the crew and get good measurements of what they got going on down there. Let me know if we need to cut any extra material out.
He says,
just get a good eyeball on it, guys. And then I'm going to take the hand plane and I'll start actually walk over to one of the planks and just start planing off one of the boards.
Get a broken bit, yeah.
Yeah, to start patching that hole that's at the actual top of the ship.
Give me a strength check at advantage. Ooh, with a nat 20.
I ain't rolling a second time.
That'll do. That's all you need is one. If you are critical, and you're just like bang, 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 bang. Do you use any of the lotion that Raphael gave you?
He probably would throw it like I'm up because he's still sort of wearing this kind of rancid clothing, so he'd probably sort of just throw some up on the back of his neck, not knowing if it's sunscreen or what, like knowing that he's hunkered down up over this lumber, like just sort of throw some a little bit underneath the dreadlocks on the back of his neck and on his upper shoulders, and then just start getting to work.
As you begin to work, this is definitely a mixture of sunscreen and lotion in modern terms. Like the modern sunscreen is lotion and sunscreen. But as he looks at you do this, he nods, and you see that he didn't offer anyone else permission except you. So as everyone else is working on the boat here,
He offered clothing though, and I would take that.
He said in exchange for the price, if you guys are going to 70 copies a day, no mas.
Right,
but
hey,
but
I threw it to you to negotiate, man. You went straight copper.
Whatever,
listen,
man. I'd rather money. That's
money,
good.
money. So he would as you do this as well too, you begin to quickly playing off the little broken edges from the cannonball and the damaged planks from the first floor. No problem. I said in record time. So you're over there, zip, 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 and you're using that crowbar to ply up planks that are too damaged. So you pretty much did all the demo work for the first floor for sure. You know that it's going to take about 10 planks, and you probably need a 4x4 to replace some of the damaged chunk of the structural frame.
Put a cross member in and take the curved joist and pinch it on the side so it has full structure to get it.
Structural integrity. Gonna go set the so you do that. Give me a intelligence and strength check.
Okay.
At advantage, sir.
Both of them?
Yep.
Okay.
This is carpentry. Hey, 25. All right, beautiful. You do very well. And Raphael is impressed. As this is happening here, what is Unagi and what is Harry doing?
And Okoye, where he's
Go,
down
go.
with them.
I'm saving that for
He's still
last.
trying to figure out how to drill.
I'm saving that for
Ladies
last.
first.
Okay, perfect. So as Koa went up onto the deck, she's just gonna scurry up the rope, hop over the railing, very comfortable on a ship. She's gonna be like, "You got it, boss," and like head down below, trying to measure things and looking to see if there's like not necessarily anything cargo related, but like anything, maybe any of the other crew just like left.
Give me an intelligence check. Give me an intelligence check.
We suck at this.
Oh, she sucks at this.
She usually sucks at this.
Pulls them sleeves up like, here we go.
Let me show you how I get it done over here. You find a trinket worth 13 copper pieces.
Woo.
A little silver, not silver. A little true silver arm bangle.
She's gonna tuck that in her shirt.
That was a lucky roll.
Yeah, it was all damn near max. Yeah. But and you also gave 13 experience for that because gold is experience or copper is experience. And next, Harry, what are you doing?
So I want to take the actual measurements first, get the job done, and then I'm gonna look for stuff. But I want to I'm gonna actually help him because I figure everybody else is gonna only fucking loot the place. And I'm not good at that, but I'm pretty smart, so I can take measurements.
All right, give me an intelligence check.
Oh man, that one.
You don't know carpentry.
That's an 8.
Oh my!
Harry can't measure because Unagi just keeps like swooping in and out.
I'm just distracted by everybody else. Like, is she taking this? What the fuck? What is it? You guys, you can't do that.
I mean, and all the shipments, people are working around you. I mean, Raphael is really the only really more feminine kind of guy here. Everyone else seems like normal pirates. They just are dressed.
Are they all
really
shirtless?
No. They all have shirts.
Okay.
It's uniforms, basically. They're all in uniforms. Same color
like
coordination.
Really prim, you know, prim and proper.
Really,
like
really
Navy,
prim and proper.
Like the Navy.
Oh, it more of
it's the pure white with the fold over and
the lapels.
They got little ties.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice.
The ascot.
You think getting dressed this way would take at least an hour every time?
Oh man.
Damn.
An hour every time.
Battle
100%.
stations 2 hours early.
Hold on, wait a second. I
not
gotta make sure my
ready.
ascot is tight. Something else gonna kill me.
Every
yes.
pair of pants is an extra small.
And they're also as well too. The pants are iron, like the clothes are iron as well too. Like it looks like it is legit. They look like they could go to like they look like merchants or like scholars at this point. But you gotta take your measurements.
Where do they do that on the ship?
Now he's looking around for an iron.
As you look around, you see
How did they
that
get their uniforms like that? I'm
As you
curious
look
about that
around
now.
here-
Fuck these measurements.
as you look around here on the third, like the whole area where all the cargo, there is actually a section with a mirror and like the mannequin kind of thing, and literally like a dedicated section where you presume people are getting measured, people are getting things tucked and tailored, and there is an ironing station there as well.
You
There's
got
also
the
corn
you got
starch
the
as well.
mirror with the box and the pin cushion and
Yeah, literally. I mean, like,
dude
This is-
standing there with one of the tape measures around his neck and a piece of
All right.
of charcoal to
So this is what happened. So then I find this and I look at the mirror and I just try to picture myself wearing that uniform and just like posing and be like, will I look good in that? So that's how I spend my time.
he's
so,
standing in the mirror.
like a pose, dude. Vogue.
Vogue.
So you see a Quay is like right beside you, Cole, and he's just like, hold on, let me show you how I do it here. Let me show you how an outlaw does it. And he's like, he's not really actually getting penetrating the wood to drill it, but it looks like it. He's not doing that. You're not sure what he's doing. But he's actually making the sounds, not the machine. He's making the sounds. So as you see him turn the hand drill, he's like, and he's putting up against like different parts of the plank.
Oh, boy.
And you see you're not sure you're sure that is not doing anything, but it looks like he's maybe doing something. You're not sure, but to the naked eye, it looked like he's doing something. As he follows behind you, actually do work.
That's awesome.
He's a Hall of Fame professional.
Yeah.
He told you. But that day goes past, and Raphael says, after a successful raid, I could use a drink. And he looks over at Koa, says, you thirsty? Would you like to get dinner with me? I can have some of my crewmates put me on a nice meal in my captain's quarters.
Actually, I have we have one of our associates back at the inn that's a little sick. I think we need to make sure that he's tended to here tonight. Make sure he's not sick in the morning.
Oh, you're so responsible, baby.
Try to.
And he says, I wouldn't want you to leave your friend like that.
Maybe a rain check?
Shoot, Flock, go ahead and take care of your friend, dog.
And he kind of like just about because I'm sure after because it's hot here, right? Like because we're still in the south. So instead of going off the ladder, he just dives off the side of the boat into the water.
As you dive off, he says, That's a strong man right there. And he does pay you 70 copper pieces total as a party. So, but he handed that to Koa, so you just put the difference. You asked for 30. How do you fit that with everybody else?
No, I mean if there was, because we had Guinevere with us too, correct?
Yes, he was there with you.
So we had 5 people total. What is math is gonna escape me today. Yeah, I'll give 14 to everybody.
Guinevere was kind of upset about the not getting clean and stuff like that. Just like, man, well, she's the daughter of like a tailor, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So she's like, I like clothes. But as you guys get paid, I would say from 2 to about 7, 8 when the sun does set. You guys work a full day. So you guys, each of you got. Oh, hold on. Koa gains 250 experience points. Inagi gains 200 experience points, and Harry, you gain 200 experience points as well.
Sweet.
All right, as the day comes to a close.
And just as we're walking back, just kind of as the group, like, did he seem a little off to you, to all of you?
You mean the Wucho?
I don't know. He
Okoye
just
looked
seemed
at you.
interested.
He was just feeling you, dude.
Interested in you. I mean,
Yeah, very
Yeah,
interesting.
kind of got that. I just
Next time, you should oil up and maybe you can make some tips.
seriously, get friendly with the shard guy.
well, are we go? So we're going back tomorrow. Is that what we're saying?
You got other money to make?
Val, you're muted.
You just see him.
Raphael,
Here we go.
And
Raphael is in his kind of corners like this. But yeah, it's not good.
Above table in the back of my head. I don't want to lose this character. I'm having fun with this one.
I like this one.
Dale wants to have fun with him too.
That's a different kind of party, ladies and gentlemen. Holy!
He seems like a nice pirate. Come on.
Yeah.
They have outfits and everything, Cole.
I know.
He just wants your wood expertise.
Yeah, when you said ironwood, man.
He got excited.
You're from
about
the, you're from
I
the
know
east.
about
We have,
ironwood.
you're
Do
from
you?
the east. We have ironwood trees. You know that. Come on
I
now.
know that. But when you walk up to somebody who likes you and you say, "Hey, I'm good with ironwood," see, exactly.
Well, I didn't say I had ironwood.
No, you said you're good with it. He's got the ironwood.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're good.
hey,
I'm really good with it.
That was a fucking hell of a comeback. Holy. He says, listen, you're good with it. You don't have to have it. Now, he's brought the wood for you.
I know how to handle wood, boy.
This is a session, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, it is now nighttime. Dusk has fallen. The docks themselves are cleaning out. People are going home to their families or to do more banditry at night. What are you all doing here? Okoye has given you back your drill.
Yeah, I put all the tools back on the wagon attached to Roach.
This thing is cool. Can I be a carpenter, man? This is fun as hell, dude.
If you want to. It's not
Hell
that difficult.
yeah.
Not that difficult to learn how to build things.
Oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Maybe see, I know you saw me up there. I was like,
Yeah, I heard you up there going.
But dude, I mean, listen, if you gotta hear it to believe it, man. I was over there. Listen, if I had the actual skills, dude, I would outwork you, bro.
Does he make a sound when you wield his spear also? Like, does he goes like,
stab,
stab?
He's standing there. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Lightsaber.
So you know when people fight and they say like weave. It's like you don't have to make your own sound effects, dude. It's like weave.
He's Ewan McGregor in the first.
But Okoye sadly does not make sounds when he strikes, but he does make sounds when he does carpentry. He does.
Now, I'm sorry, but next time we get into a fight and Okoye stabs something, I'm gonna imagine him yelling like Serena. No, like Serena Williams on a tennis court.
Dude, man, she hits that ball like that shit attacked her grandmother. Dude. Holy shit. She crushes that
You
thing,
hit the
dude.
kill, or you don't hit.
She's like, ah! like this. I'm like, damn, Serena, you about to like, dude, he stole you money or something. But yes, Okoye does hand you back your drill, and he does say, "Listen, I'm gonna pick this thing up. It's so I have a fake job. So if somebody says I like my skills, if I get caught, I can say I'm a carpenter, right? And I can cut a little bit of stuff. See, listen, I learned how to do the fake shit. If I get caught, I have an alibi.
Man, I've heard you cut stuff, and it's rank.
Ooh, listen, but you been hanging out with Gon over here. Listen, I'm not used to all this prison food, all this damn hardtack, man. It's not good for my indigestion. Too much salt. Damn pickled fish, man. Oof. Has my stomach.
I don't know. That's a staple of the Eastern Isles, so I don't know what's wrong. What you got a problem with that for?
That's why most of y'all are short as hell on that damn pickled fish.
As I imagine, I'm standing eye to eye or just slightly taller than him.
You're probably taller than him actually, because the Koi is only like 5'10".
Yeah, then I'd probably think I would in my head. Well, because Gon's what, like 6'4", and I said I think
Gon is 6'6".
6'6", yeah, and I think I said he had me by just a couple inches, so I imagine 6'3", 6'4". He's standing there like looking at him, like
towering over him. It's like that's what most of y'all are short anyway. You are definitely like the exception to the rule because most of these Easterners are short as shit. Because Raphael was like 5'6".
Look over at Unagi. How tall are you?
You. I still would have taken Gon.
Okoye cackles. No way, you can't take Gon. Gon fucks wolves, man. He's a northerner. You not mess with him.
Wait, you know Gon then?
I told you I knew her.
I know him, but I had a bone to pick with him at one point in time.
Koye, is that where you know her from? You and Gon have been together for quite a while, right?
Listen, man. I know a lot of women. They kind of blur together a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I can't complain there. I think we've seen him with like 12 since we've been together, and it's happened that long.
It's been like fucking 40. This dude. Every time he rests, he goes to he literally gets every single time. He's like, "Yeah, I'm looking for hookers, guys. Let me back."
Yeah, but he always pays for it.
He always pays. That's true.
Oh, y'all, it was the snake clap.
It's not.
He's picky on his food. He pays for his women. That's a rich boy's problem, huh?
That's why
Gon doesn't have the snake clap. He has the snake clap.
Listen, I get checked every 2 years. Okay, don't tell me I have the snake clap.
Oh.
Literally there was nothing. What the lips moved, but there was no sound, and I imagine Unagi is literally right now trying to process exactly what was just said.
Hey, listen, it's like, listen, I do a mission about a week, make a lot of money, blow a lot of money. Listen, you only live once. I'm trying to be rich. Listen, I used to stir pots of stew all day, okay? Listen, I escaped that life for this life here. Now, what I want a harem, I want a golden throne, and guess what? I want an Onysium tip spear. All right? I want all these things. Now listen, Gon...
He wants a harem and a golden throne, but he always pays for it. This doesn't seem to add up in my head.
Okay, listen, we all pay for it, okay? You just pay for it with your time. Oh, Esperanza, I want to work with you. Okay, yeah, right, buddy.
Got the job done, didn't it?
Yeah, and she left you. Guess what?
And she paid him.
She paid you for real? I thought it was a joke.
Pulls out, just starts rolling one of the coins through his fingers.
Man, she didn't pay him. Come on, I don't believe that.
What do you think, man?
Let him believe what he wants.
Listen, I'll just say this. Okoye looks over at you and he says, "All right, man. So you're telling me that chick paid you for a night on the town?"
No, it was for a night in bed.
Listen, you know what? I'll make you a bet, buddy. I bet 15 coppers that I'll bet 15 coppers that I have to actually pull a chick through game and game alone before I resort back to my usual ways. Give me a week. Matter of fact, give me tonight. I'm wavy, okay? Listen. He looks over at you.
Look over at Harry. Give a quick side eye over to Unagi. It ain't gonna happen. You gotta bet.
You
He
see
ain't got no
Okoye
game.
Okoye extends his hand.
He's too used to paying for it.
Okoye extends his hand. He says, "Listen." He does a little bit of this. Yes. Yes. He stretches like, "Listen, I'm gonna go clean up right quick, and I'm gonna show you how a Southerner gets it done. All right. Listen. All right. Let me show you how I get done here. I'll be back." And he turns and flops his cape. Flop. Leaves. Okoye exits scene.
Well, that's gonna be entertaining.
I agree. You guys hungry?
Yeah, let's go eat and watch him fail.
Let's go get some food. Go head into the tavern.
Whenever it looks at you all, it says, "Does he really always pay?" As you guys walk through the tavern.
Always
Yeah.
paid as much as I've known him.
Never not paid since I've met him either.
I mean, usually, he's a pretty tough guy, right? He's been around the block. You think he doesn't need to pay? Then again, he's not very smart though, too.
You still can try to operate that tool, right? I
think-
feel like it's a similar issue.
He's too
Just from what I've heard.
He's too enthusiastic. Ah, got it. You should.
Well, the
calm it
entire
down.
time he was using the drill, he was using it backwards.
Oh, so it's a skill issue.
Like he might make the sound effects too. Not really sure, but
Oh, she looks at you, Unagi, says, "Not the sound effects.
yeah.
No." Not the sound effects. He looks strangely like, who makes the sound effects when you do the deed?
Just saying, like not all taverns have very thick walls, and sometimes you just hear crap you don't need to hear. And
Yeah, but what do you just like hear like that? And she taps her cheek. Is that who makes these sounds? That's very strange.
this is why I feel like he has to pay for it.
This makes a lot more sense now. I feel sorry for him. I'm gonna
Sorry
buy
for
his
them.
Listen, it's a tough job, but somebody has to do it, right?
Yeah.
She smiles and says, "All right, well, as you turn around, you see that you see Casa de Verde is here. Would you like to go in?
Yes.
Yep.
You gather your party and venture forth. You see that the night is nice, fully out of clothes now. It's very dark. It went from dusk to night now. And Harry, you see your buxom, very familiar waitress wave over at you. She says, "Harry."
Oh, my lovely.
She looks over at you and she says, "Well, a bit of a double shift here, but anything for you all. What can I get you all?" She looks over at you and she had like a charcoal and like a piece of paper.
I'll
Not
say
paper.
we'll take our usual, and I'll give her a wink.
Okay.
What time are you getting off? I'll wait for you.
She says, "Well, I can get up whatever time you'd like."
Well, then you can get off when I'm done eating.
She smiles and says, "By all means, I'll pull a double. They can handle the rest of these tables. I made enough money today." And she runs off, and she's like, you know that walk when somebody's really excited for something. It's that kind of walk.
It's a little giddy.
That little pep in the step. And she returns back with several bowls of really warm and filling rabbit stew.
I'm gonna take
Nice.
if I remember right, it was 5 copper for a meal and a drink here the first time we were here.
Yep.
And there's with Okoye gone, there's 4 of us. So that's 20. I'm gonna hand her 30 copper.
Oh, but there's that other girl with us, no? What's her name?
Guinevere.
Guinevere, right?
Yeah.
So we're 5.
Well, not with it, because Okoye ran off
Left.
to do. He left. We'll do whatever. So it's the 3 of us and Guinevere. That's 4.
Oh, you're not
Gon
gonna
is
send food for Gon upstairs?
Oh. Would you do that?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So that's 25. So I'll give.
I don't know, man. He had some tact,
Well,
but like a boy's sick, man.
True.
Ugh.
So I'll give.
Actually, maybe I should check up on him a bit. I don't know.
I'll give her I'll
Whatever.
give her 40 copper, and
Oof, big spender.
can you just upgrade everything to the best quality you have? Ale for everybody, double up, and for our friend up in the room upstairs, Gone, get him some too.
She puts her hand on your shoulder and says, for Jabari. And she turns and leaves. And she comes back. And you know those, have you seen those sushi boats? Like the big trays of sushi?
Yeah.
It comes back with basically almost like a Korean barbecue sized bowl of fucking like stew. Well, this is normal stew. This is beef short rib braised and a beef broth with some nice heavy green onion, some carrots, potatoes, on a bed of nice garlic toast bread.
Ooh,
I mean, and
hell
these are
yeah.
meaty chunks.
Hell yeah.
Is that like raise our HP permanently?
No,
This is so hardy. You gain 2 HP.
No, but it does, but it does indeed give you inspiration. And if you don't have it already, and if you do have it already, then you gain an additional inspiration.
Wee.
Nice.
In my games, I'm above table guys. If you guys watching at home, inspiration in my game stacks because it is actually quite hard to get inspiration in my games.
True.
Every time I got it, I never used it. I just died.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
But you guys get that as well too. You get actually some spice Western wine. The West is known for their great vineyards there, and known for their nice wines. She gives you all a nice. Actually, no, she shouldn't give you. You guys puts 2 bottles of spiced Western wine on the table, and it gives you all glasses, some mugs.
Sure. And
I'm
then,
gonna kiss her on the hand when she hands me my mug.
You make charisma check at advantage. See how wavy you are. Yeah. All right.
Woo!
That is a 21.
With a 21, she looks at you and she does that little giggle and says, if I'm at work. And she looks at you, winks. You feel as if she really didn't care if you're at work.
I'm gonna clap Harry on the back, I guess, after she sort of walks away. And E Hardy, my friend, he looks like you're gonna need it.
Oh my god. But Inagi, as all this is happening here, you've gotten probably the most food you had in a long time. Because you were so used to eating 1 meal a day, just kind of get by. But you're getting like beef short rib. Like this is some good shit here.
Yeah, she's just chowing down. I mean, she's a little less Neanderthal-esque this time around, but
I'll use the fork.
it's like, I will. She does not want to get sick like Gon using his hands to eat. She's actually using utensils.
It's like we have the technology. Unagi, give me a charisma check.
Oh,
With a 22, despite basically stealing all day, you still have a certain look to some people here, and you see a person would approach you, and this is what they look like.
Do we pimp her out?
Dude!
Lee, Cal, You see,
I did pay for her meal.
this guy would approach. This guy, that's a different kind of party. This guy's about 5'7". Yeah, different kind of. Listen, guys. This isn't your 5e game, all right, guys. This shit goes on. this shit is made M17. So you see this guy here? This guy here is like 5'7". He has mutton chops. He has the Captain Hook. He has the Captain Hook hair package. He has a nice trackhorn hat. Nice leathery boots with a cutlass on his side. And as he would approach you, Unagi, you see that as he walks up to you, he bends down like he's bowing his head, takes off his trackhorn hat, flips a little bit, and says,
Please tell me the hair goes off it with a wig with.
It does not go. He has he has his hair.
You said Captain Hook, and you said Captain Hook, and I just envisioned Dustin Hoffman from Hook in the night.
No, man. So he has a little ball spot. Okay, he's like in his mid
little ball spot.
Little ball spot, top of the head. Listen, no one knows it. You know, don't call him out. He got some kid. He ordered keeps. All right, it's coming through the mail. But he bows deeply, takes off his trackhorn hat and bows and says, "Milady, I am Captain Rivera. The pleasure's all mine. Can I get you a beverage?"
One.
I grab the glass and pull it in front of me.
I had one.
He says, what are you having to drink? I have you know, I have done very well. You know, I am a very experienced captain. I have raided several ships.
I grab one of the bottles of wine and hold it specifically so the label's out, and then fill the glass. Set it down.
Like we're balling too, bitch. And but but he looks at you, Nagi, and says, "This. Do you say anything?"
Well, I was having that, so if you'd like to get me another one, she's still like dagger eyes and go up.
He says, "Well, I'll have you know that as a real man, I could definitely give you everything that you want, of course. Please, waitress, give the lady." That spice wine. Give her some spice wine. And also, if you don't mind, he looks at you and he says, you can also take my heart as well to go. It is fleeting, but I assure you that it is all for you, as you're the finest wench I've seen in this place.
Wench.
I would be like, okay, you're lying, but thanks for that. You said you're a captain, right?
Captain Santiago Rivera of the Hail Mary.
Of the Hail Mary. Okay.
Have we heard about him?
Yes, you have.
Yeah, he was.
He was offering a quest to for his crew.
Right.
To do
The boat.
The raid on the caravel.
Yep.
Yeah. He wants to attack another ship.
Uh-huh.
Danger.
I do recall hearing your name before. You're looking to acquire another ship? Yeah.
I'm looking to acquire a lot of things, he says. He just looks at you.
That's not a full sentence, sir.
He says, well, could you show me how to speak properly? I'm a bit of a non-learned fool. You seem much better educated than me, perhaps over, a lifetime or such.
That's very lofty goals there, having just met you.
Says, I'm a bit of a believer in romance and love. He says, I'll have you know, unlike these barbaric buffoons of pirates, I don't treat and sell flesh in the sort. I believe in a good quarrel, a good fight. And he says, I don't even like the term pirate. I'm more of a swashbuckler, I'll have you know. Bit of flair and panache. And he takes off his cap, spins it around his hand, put it back on it, and he kind of will bow. And he leans over on the table.
Well, they've already bought me dinner. What else are you offering here besides a lifetime? Because I'm not that committed.
He says, well, then I would offer you a dance that you'll remember for all of your life. And he extends his hand to you.
Like, okay, so as far as his attire, is he like really flashy dressed and
His clothes are a bit ragged, as if it's not like ragged, like they're dirty. It's like he's been through presumably a lot of skirmishes, a lot of fights. So there's cuts in there, a lot of patchwork. But you think at one time these are pretty nice clothes. Not as nice as Raphael's like another level. Like he was at like dukedom level.
nobody is Raphael?
but he is like in between merchant and like commoner right now.
You know what? All right, sure. I've got calories to burn. Let's dance.
He extends his hand to you and he says, may I take the lead, madame?
I suppose that would be your job.
He stands up. He stands up, and he would again attempt to walk you away. And let's see how good he is at dancing.
She's gonna like stick her tongue out at Koa as she walks away. Like
he's sitting there with a big ass grin, arms crossed, like
Hell yeah.
He has a +10 to this. He's actually pretty good at dancing. Give me a dexterity check. Very nice. So as he's taking the lead here, he's doing what can only look like merengue. As he's beginning to do a very nice and close dance, moving and shaking in a very rhythmic way. He's a very good dancer. And he says, as he's dancing with you, he says, what is a fine beauty like you here doing with a shirtless buffoon of an ape and the bald southerner?
no, I just kind of ran into him and needed money, so.
Oh, you need money? My goodness gracious, if you were my queen, you'd have roses of gold at your feet. I'll have you know. Looks at you.
Put your money where your mouth is.
you just hear echoing through the bar.
Vision the two of them like waltzing past, whispering things to her.
Like,
We're fake dancing together, just listening in.
All you see is Harry just says like, "Get your money, get his money, steal his money." He was walking fast at different angles around, just zoop, 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 zoop. But yeah, he says this to you like.
I just lean over to Harry. He thinks I'm a buffoon, yet I got her up and dancing, didn't I?
Yes, you did, sir.
You feel as if people definitely prejudge you a lot for the whole no shirt or little.
Oh, 100%. Full tattooed, dreadlocks, like war paint. Absolutely, they do.
That's like,
and he uses it.
Let them underestimate you.
He uses it to his advantage.
There you go. But he does. But Santiago does look at you, Anagi. What do you say, or do you say anything at all?
Again, I don't know if I'm quite queen material, but look, let's just keep it with the dancing. Let's see how this goes. Right. I'm open to discussion.
He says, well, let me tell you a tale of Santiago Rivera. And he claps.
He's trying really hard not to roll her eyes where he can see.
And as he claps, you see several pirates come out of the woodworks and they begin to sing.
Oh dear God!
They begin to sing. And
he's got a production.
Does one of them jump on the piano and do the?
So you see them all, yeah. So you see them all sing. So like literally, they hop on tables and they begin to sing and dance as they tell you the tale of Santiago Rivera, the 32nd, the third son of a farmer's daughter, sent here to travel the world to gather gold pieces, to find his queen to share his throne with. He has fought kings, nobles, dragons, wyverns, creatures of the night. He has saved maidens, all for the sake of the game in their heart, only to return them back to their fathers, safe and sound. He's taken quests to end diseases and hunger across the world. He has battled ancient beasts, threatening to destroy the world itself. And they all sang this in perfect harmony, and this was rehearsed several times. This is about a 5 to 10 minute, presumably musical. So I'm gonna roll a group thing on here.
Coa's in the corner just dancing like shit, like
with a 20. This is pretty good. Pretty good. Everybody's just like looking around and they're like, oh, he's doing it again. And they go back to normal.
Hey, I'm enjoying this. It's the first time performance.
hey, Harry, you did her Anna show.
Yeah. We didn't even have to pay for this.
And as they finish the musical, they all kind of turn like the hands out, like almost like jazz musical style, ending towards you in Santiago. What do you do?
God. She's gonna act really excited. She's like, oh my God, you did all that?
It's just nothing. It's nothing.
You had me at dragon.
I'm Captain Rivera, of course.
Seriously.
I'm the swashbuckler of the land, savior of damsels and distressed maidens, of course. The greatest captain the world has ever seen. The greatest seafarer, the greatest adventurer, the greatest lover, the greatest warrior. Listen, I am 5/6 of everything you need. He looks at you and he says, please, I'll ask for one more dance so you can seal my heart. And you feel the burning passion and fury of justice and goodness inside of me. So you know that I am the greatest captain. And he extends his hand to you. And then his people around him says, do you accept this dance? As they say it, as he extends his hands out. And this is very rehearsed, at least.
She'll play into it. She'll go along with it. She'll be like, of course.
And you see
takes his hand and spins into him.
And give me a dexterity check advantage as you see Koa and here you see this. I mean, this is like it's like some play stuff. You see like a capital. And he's gonna make a check.
The dancing.
Let's see here. With a 23, he gets a critical success. Even though you're not used to dancing as well as he is, he easily matches your steps and makes your almost normal footsteps almost like a swan. Taking the dance, leading the dance as he dances with you here, and people around you are clapping and up and down, and people are dancing it around, and it's like a very lively event. This is happening. Koa and Harry, what are you doing as you see basically a musical play out?
Oh, I'm living it up. I'm literally sitting at that table, like kicked up, drink in hand. Like every time they whoop, he's whooping. It's literally a show. He's just like, yeah, here we go.
He's over here at Medieval Knights.
Harry, what are you doing? Are you just sitting there as well?
If there's a room on the dance floor and the waitress is not busy, I'll dance with her.
She is not.
I'll use this music. Why not?
People are in a musical. No one does work in a musical. So that being said, give me a dexterity check.
That's gonna suck.
Let's see.
9.
All right, let's see. There's a +4 to this. Very well. She sees you're like.
He's doing the Cotton Eye Joe, and she's
she's like put your hands down around the waist, pull me close, and make sure you step 1, step 2.
Harry, 3 inches further south, and you'll be good.
He says, "Listen, don't listen to your friend. He doesn't wear clothes." As she looks at you and she sees it's like seeing like a high school like at like the school dance. She's like, no, you're doing it wrong. She just pulls you in close so you actually guide you properly. And it's a pretty successful dance. And you think that because you failed, it actually worked in your favor. Because you actually kind of the teacher was you kind of failed forward a little bit there. Hey, listen,
Nice.
Works. It works. And as this is happening here, I'll say this is about like 30 minutes into the night here. People are drinking, beers are being thrown. Somebody died. Somebody got shanked. That just kind of happens.
Again.
That's
normal now.
It just kind of happens. People die.
You just look over, somebody just falls.
It's like, oh, he must
Music
owe somebody
stops
some money.
for like a second and then just restarts.
Hey, something I can remember. So the film is like it's almost like a mariachi band, right? Like playing the tale of Santiago Rivera, the captain, the swashbuckling captain.
Please tell me Koa can just find some like maracas somewhere and just sit there and.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Grooving in.
I don't know. Sounds like this. That's what it sounds like. As people are playing.
You might need to give it a touch of volume. It's really low.
I was like, we have no idea what it sounds
I
like.
don't hear anything.
Better?
No.
I can hear
hear
it.
it.
Oh, I'm not sharing. I'm not sharing because my computer reset. That makes a. So I was playing music this entire time. Both is hilarious. I'll play music this entire time. Hey, can you give me a host right to get?
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry,
I didn't even realize we had to do that.
No, that's all good. No, I didn't realize either.
Jam it out. Like, okay.
I was like, well, I had all this music playing, guys. Hold on, here you go. Here you go.
I feel like I missed out now.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It's so
Now
festive.
Okay, we might need to turn it down just a touch. Though.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We were like, couldn't hear nothing. Let's turn that. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So it's what you hear. As several people just pulling out instruments, like his crew members just playing instruments, playing as it's happening here. And,
I just walk up and like grab maracas from somebody, and I'm just sitting there like.
I mean, this is literally people just singing and dancing around, having a good time.
I'm gonna make a con check, see if I'm drunk.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you are.
So I guess I'll go over here. So, Harry, she looks at you and says, oh well, I am officially off work. Whenever Santiago does this, the night kind of ends for everyone else. They kind of sing until the rest of the night. No one can work or anything. So, let's have a better evening than this. And she kind of takes your hands and says, let me show you how to really dance. And she does.
All right.
Thing. And with this, sir, give me a strength constitution check and see how well it
Damn.
goes.
Can I use my inspiration?
You can use
Do it!
inspiration for sure.
Do it.
I'm using my inspiration. Fuck this. I'll never remember it otherwise.
Yeah.
Boom. All right.
Oh.
11
Okay.
and con.
Con, yep.
Oh,
Hey!
that's
So you're a
Bam!
60-minute man of average bedtime fun. So it is the most longest average time he's ever experienced, but it is a standard affair. It's like Goldilocks, not too hot, not too cold. It's just really safe. Standard is really safe. But you do the damn thing. hey, listen. It's like, what? Listen, he just, 2 positions is all you need. He's that kind of guy. So,
When it works, it works.
listen.
Right?
All you need
You
is
get
dog
there.
is
Yeah,
one
you
trick.
get there in the end.
It's all that matters.
So, let's see what she does here. Let's see what there's a +4 to this strength, and +4 to this.
Woo!
So,
Not bad.
she doesn't last as long as you or like stamina as you, but man, markedly improved technique for sure. But seeing as play with potions, she doesn't think you're the most skilled ever. But she likes you. You're quirky. Why is he dying?
She probably doesn't see many people like me going through that town.
Yeah, she's like, oh look, he's smart. I like this guy. So
he plays with potions.
He's a lanky nerd. Yeah.
That's what you said. That's what got me. I was like, oh my god.
So he drugged her. Got it.
Holy, guys! If you are on Twitter watching this, no one has drugged anybody yet. Yes.
Nice.
Holy.
Oh my lord.
Me too in the fictional game, guys. Holy. Being said, that being said, ladies and devilfish.
What's going on here at the end of the night between Santiago and Unagi? That's the next question. I'm about to say
that is the next question. So
the next question.
Santiago looks at you and he says, "My lady, I would never ask for a flower on the first day of the month. I'll be here the next week. I want to show you an experience. I want to show you the burning fire of my soul. Listen, I want to take you to the moon, to the stars. I want to show you new experiences, a new life, a whole new world." He looks at you and says,
and he rolls an apple down his arm and off his elbow.
I was like, oh, no.
Do you trust me? What did you say?
Which is hilarious because there's one of my newer tattoo.
Oh, dude. My kid just did that play.
So he would take your hand and he would plant a kiss on the top of your hand and he would attempt to bow out. Do you allow him to kiss your hand?
Yes, she will.
And as he does, you see all of his crew members bow as well and says, "Arrivederci, madame. Be safe.
See you around."
And he puts his hat on, he turns and leaves. "Men, we're leaving." And he turns and leaves. And the music doesn't go back to the more traditional standard tavern music here. And the party, the room goes back to normal almost immediately after he leaves. Like immediately.
They're so used to it.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, like a Santiago switch.
Yeah.
Off.
It's like, okay, the play's done, guys. In between acts. And that leaves Koa. What are you doing? As you see Santiago kiss Unagi's hand and leave.
He's stumbling at this point to a room because I'm sure he's probably, after pulling the glass of wine, he's probably drank most of the wine that he purchased, and he's like stumbling to his room at this point.
All right, Unagi, as he kissed your hand goodnight, anything else you were doing tonight that may pique your fancy?
Did we see Koa like tripping over himself upstairs?
Koa, you tripping over yourself upstairs?
She probably would be at this point. Absolutely, yeah. And he's big enough, I think you'd see him.
Yeah, yeah. He's pretty big.
Not like she hears them. She'll go help him get all tucked in and crap, helping out her fellow islander.
All right.
And then she's gonna drop the 14 copper that she got earlier outside of Gon's door. Just and write a little note from an old friend. She's just gonna go to her bed.
All right. And as you go to your bed, the night comes to a close, and it is now morning. And Unagi, as it is 6 a.m., you hear a knock on your door.
You'll get up and answer it.
You hear, "Oh, Unagi, my queen, I want to let you know that Santiago is here for you. He has sent me to give you this. And you see that there is a 5-man singing, similarly mariachi band of pirates here, and they each give you a rose. And he says,
You'd be like, what the fuck? It's 6 in the morning.
he says, and these are all 5 for each one of his starred heart. And he gives you 5. They each give you 1 rose in uniform fashion.
Yeah. Thank you. Gracias. Yesy.
And,
Like, go down a list of any language you can think of.
yeah, and they bow and says, bye. And they put up and put back on their hats and they turn and leave after a little 2-second jingle.
Adios.
And that wakes everybody up because we hear loud ass mariachi music at 6 in the morning.
Oh, dude, I am so pissed at this. I usually sleep
Sorry.
in. This is not cool.
Sorry.
Koa's leaned outside of his door.
What the fuck was that?
Koa's leaned outside of his door, his head on the door frame, like literally just the little like loincloth almost lower, just looking at it like what? You know, that like hungover that hungover look of like, I know something happened, but what was that?
Hey, Harry, as you sleep, you hear what was that? Is that music? It's like 6 a.m.
Yeah, that was the fool courting our friend again. Let's just go back to bed, shall we?
Well, I have that. Well, I'm not up now. I'm gonna have to go to work, but it's been a pleasure. She kisses you on the forehead and says, hopefully I see you again.
Me too.
I
can, actually, like, you know what? I'm gonna just grab her hand and pull her to the bed and be like, maybe another 30 minutes. You don't have to go right now. We were just sleeping. We got woken up.
She would accept this. Well, for you, you're a little different than most guys that I've been with, so yes. And she would actually sit beside you, and she would hum to you an Easterner kind of almost like
a lullaby,
a sea shanty.
Oh.
Yeah.
A sea shanty. Not with no words, just really soothing, calming, really almost like etheric humming.
Singing.
Let's see how well she does first. Let's forward to this. Very nice. And she hums this. It gives you feelings of hope and warmth, as if you were traveling through a long journey with the love and inspiration of someone you cared for on your back.
Cool. I'm gonna give her a foot massage while she sings.
She accepts. You feel as if your relationship with this woman has increased by 1 step. Says, oh, you're so different. You're not, if you like, I've never been treated like this before. Wow. And she's like taken back by this, and she says, I'll bring you breakfast. What do you want? You like pancakes?
Oh, you know it.
And she turns and leaves. And she goes to get you some pancakes as you presumably go back to sleep.
Yes, I do.
It's like, all right. But as this happens here with Harry, Koa, what are you doing as you wake up here from this mariachi?
Well, once they leave, I'm just gonna walk up to Inagi and go, how was that night for you? You tell he's
peaceful.
You had a captain at your beck and call.
She's gonna like flash the roses. Still do.
He just like, why not go for it?
I'm playing my card. Long game. This is the long game.
Like in Koa's head, he's like, all captains pay for sex. He would have paid you, right? That's how it works.
That's what's running through his head.
He's like, would you like to earn some currency here?
I'm going for the big fish.
She's smart.
You know that boat? I'm aiming for the boat.
He said he'd get everything.
You want my heart? Give me a boat. Then I will know you love me.
He said, I want you to give me the entire Eastern Archipelago, Santiago Rivera, please.
Please.
I want you to give me the world.
Well, it seems like you were perfect part of this group because we're trying to get a boat too. So that's just perfect, right?
Look at him like, yeah, yes, that's where I was going with this.
Got it.
It was like this.
And then he's
Yeah.
like, I need some water. And he's gonna go. He's gonna go find a bucket or like the barrel of water and just stick his head in it and start drinking because I'm sure he has cotton mouth beyond belief.
All I can imagine is Unagi doing like the Jackie Chan meme, like
Literally.
like, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? But
He doesn't do well drunk. Let's just say that.
he took a lot too, especially here.
With how big he is, it takes a lot to get drunk.
It's like Andre the Giant. You know what I'm saying? It takes like fucking 20 beers or something. Holy! But this happens here. Harry, you get your pancakes, and guess what? They have blueberries in them, dog.
Damn.
Blueberry pancakes.
I don't even know what that is. But it sounds delicious. That's what he thinks.
And so you know that fruit is actually a pretty hard commodity to come by, especially in a pirate town because they probably buy up all the fruit whenever they go to leave shore because they need the whole vitamin C thing. But the smart ones. But that being said, she does give you, and this isn't a little bit of have you seen Casino? When the guy had the blueberry muffin and there was 4 blueberries in the muffin and it went at 97. This is closer to the 90. This shit is packed with this is it's 15 blueberries per mushroom, man. I mean per pancake.
They take the blueberries and she took them and scooped the blueberries and then just took a quarter ladle of the pancake syrup or the pancake batter.
She said, hold on, man, you want some pancakes with the blueberries? I got you, bro. Hold on, let me go pour those on there.
Nice.
Can you imagine having 20 blueberries and just pour pancake batter on top of it? That's
just a blue mess.
Yeah.
But she gets you a pretty good ratio to where it's not like a fucking soup. And it's 4 pancakes, a little bit of butter on there, pressed butter, and guess what? Even has syrup.
Damn.
Syrup.
A woman after my own heart.
And she serves them tea. She says, well, this is as much blueberries as I can find here. It's something my dad taught me, so hopefully you like them as well. She hands you a large steaming pile of blueberry pancakes.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna love them. Thank you, sweetheart.
And as you eat these, you have advantage on constitution checks for the next day.
Oh, nice.
As you feel the warmth and love made up for this. And we'll go over next to Unagi. You get your roses. What do you do with these roses as the Mariachi band leaves?
So they were regular roses or they're golden roses?
They're regular roses. They're not golden.
Regular roses. Okay.
She just has these 5
That would have been
roses now
awesome.
in her hair. Just
Yeah.
It's
That's what she's gonna do because she's just gonna kind of break them off and kind of make them into some sort of headband or stick them into what she's already got.
He's gonna love that.
He doesn't have a vase, so
well, I can imagine from that image that would be the exact thing she would do. You just have this very natural sort of,
yeah, she can stick the whole stem down a dread and everything.
Yeah.
She's good.
She has that summer of love look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's a flower child now.
Yeah. So as you do this over here, do you do anything else as time forwards a little bit forward past from 6 to 8 to 9? Unagi?
She's just gonna go. Yeah, she's she was fairly sober last night. So she's just gonna go downstairs, mill around, wait for the guys to get up, see what their plans are, decide from there what she's gonna do.
And as you come downstairs, I can't like I probably get copyrighted, but you see Okoye walk into the tavern. And you know that you don't have to call, it's okay, girl. Like that would be playing right now as Okoye literally looks like a totally different person. He has a freshly clean-shaven face, freshly shaved head, nice clean tailored shirt. He looks like he actually paid for his clothes. And he spins
He's
around
prepping up.
He's spinning around right here. He spins around in a circle. He says, "What do you think? You like it?"
I mean, sure, but what happened to you?
Listen, I'm not gonna lose this bet, all right?
You were supposed to get someone last night.
So I make my own time.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're on island time then? That's what we're doing here?
See, we're on Okoye's time. That's what we're on.
Okay.
He says, "Listen. Now you're telling me, right? If you weren't with that Santiago singing dude, that I don't like $1 million? I mean, look at this." And he spins again. He does the.
Yeah, you're not doing it for me. Sorry, bud. Sorry.
He just shrugs. Listen,
I know too much. I'm sorry.
he just shrugs and walks away. I thought it was pretty good.
You smell good.
Yeah, he actually did bathe. He does smell like clean. And he sits down. He's like literally practicing lines. Well, yeah, like, hey, I'm Okoye, greatest highwayman ever. You know, ask your hand for a dance. Here, maybe I should sing it. Santiago dude started singing.
She's gonna sit down with him and be like, okay, look, be your own man. Like she's gonna try to coach him through it.
All right,
Like,
okay.
don't do the Santiago thing. Don't
Okay,
do
so
the
don't-
Harry thing. You do you.
So don't sing and do the whole musical thing. That doesn't.
No. Maybe
Oh.
like twirl your spear or something. That's what works for you.
Oh yeah. Listen, I've never tried. You know what? You're smart. You know what?
Here, hold on. And she'll take one of the feathers out of her hair and be like, attach this. Get some color going on there.
Yeah, he does
And do
that.
the sound effects.
Oh my gosh. And you see Okoye, and I said at this point, Koa, you're definitely like you're around here, you know, getting some water because the water's down here. And you see Okoye.
I think he would actually find a place to shower and just stand under, you know, like that drunken
Yeah.
morning where you're just hot shower, you
Mhm.
know. Like
Mhm.
I know there's probably not showers, but just find some place where you could.
Oh
get
no,
some-
no, it showers in the
Okay.
sense of like so you can it's a shower. Yeah.
It's like a makeshift like foot pump to
Yeah. But it's
that-
like and you put the water in a bucket and it has the holes in it.
yeah. That's what he would be doing, and then at some point finally walk out, you know, carrying the armor, carrying his axe, just the like the island wrap around him, just kind of walking out, still not quite as blurry eyed, but a little bit like, okay, we gotta start moving here, you know.
It's like I gotta focus.
Yeah.
Also, everybody gets 500 experience points for last night. Job well done.
Oh damn! I'm so close to leveling up.
That being said, like I said, let's do some good roleplay there.
I'll level up tonight.
That'll do.
Oh, for
too.
sure.
So Harry, as you're sitting in bed with your lady friend, she well actually she wouldn't even give you. She would just give you the pancake, kiss you on the forehead, kiss you on your cheek, she would leave. I gotta go to work. Sorry, darling, but hopefully you enjoy
That's
the
all right.
pancakes.
I'll see you later.
He says, and leaves. Harry, as you enjoy your pancakes, what do you do?
Enjoys his pancakes.
They weren't pancakes. That girl was voluptuous. They were bunk cakes.
Yeah, what do you do while you're sitting there eating your pancakes?
That's what I'm saying. What do? You think about it, make some concoction, go downstairs. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. I just had like a really good night. I think he's just gonna enjoy the pancakes and like he's thinking about this girl that like I imagine in his life he's never really had any relationship because he spends a lot of time outside. He's kind of dirty, he's kind of nerdy, he's not a really strong guy. So I don't think he gets the girl a lot. So this is kind of weird for him. So he's probably just like sitting there incredulous that it kind of happened, enjoying all this attention that he never fucking gets. Like, this is good. So he's just gonna chill in his room as long as possible. Maybe even go back to bed after.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, so I just imagine he's just sitting back. His head is on the bed. He's just like, "This is the greatest moment of my
Like,
life.
this is the life. I love this town.
This is the
This is
greatest
great.
place ever. It's the greatest place ever. I don't want to leave. I don't want to go. Oh shit!
Yeah,
Love this
man.
place. So Harry's just literally just daydreaming right now at this point. So Koa, you have Koa, Unagi, and you have Okoye here, and Guinevere actually comes downstairs as well too, and she says, "Hey, how's everybody doing? You guys gonna get a nice sleep? You have fun?" She winks at Unagi.
But that
What? Says
She must be getting choked up from.
it must have been a
All
good
of
time.
that.
Listen, lady. I don't think ladies have their secrets. She says, "I understand if you can't, you know."
I'm sorry, I lost my voice laughing and dancing.
Oh. Well, hopefully you had a good night. Like I said, I just drank a little bit, danced a little bit, and I went to bed. So nothing too crazy. I'm gonna go take a shower and be back. Catch you guys later. She goes off to take a shower. And as you all are here, Okoye is proud to see his line. He says, "Listen." So Okoye looks over at Koa and says, "Listen, all right. You may have the big muscles, all right, but listen. I'm cleanly shaven. I'm wavy. And I'm a highwayman. I'm a bad boy. Listen. Now, you may not think it's gonna work, but I assure you that these traits are 100% gonna give me late stay, with no money involved."
Well,
No
the bet was for last night. What happened last night?
I had to get all my presents. I had to get ready, right?
Double or nothing.
You were the one that bet it last night.
Listen, I go on bandit time. We don't have times. We just the night. We don't use time. We just say now, later, tomorrow, whatever. You use actual time. You're a shit outlaw.
You buy dinner tonight, and if you actually pull this off, then I'll still give you the 15 copper.
You know what? You're fucking on, dude. Guess what? I bet you the checkout poll is gonna be way better than Captain Rana, whatever her name is. As he looks over at you and he says, and he goes and he stands up and he's like, he stands up and he like goes into his room, and you see him as he goes into his room and you hear him leave. He says, "Yeah, my name is Okoye. Nice to meet you." Spitting the spear as he's saying this. "Nice to meet you. I'm an outlaw. I'm a highwayman. I do dangerous shit."
I lean over to Unagi after seeing that and go, he might actually pull this off for the first time in his life.
He's putting in massive effort.
Might.
You should have seen him when he first came in, okay?
Gives you that look like, what do you mean?
It was that. He wanted to sing and dance.
I don't know, that performance was pretty good if you ask me. I kind of had fun watching it.
Yeah, I mean, that one was good, but he needs to be his own person.
You haven't known him that long.
I've known him for I don't know how long.
So you
probably he's
Long
at least
hair,
seen
long
him
hair,
quite a bit because
No,
of being
so-
hanging around the filthy seal.
Yeah, I mean, definitely being around there. You definitely seen him and talked to him. You definitely know he's known for. You don't think that one man needs that many ladies of the night at one time. You're not sure if it's part of his ego or he just enjoys the company of women. But from 3 to 5 a night seems oddly expensive and oddly unnecessary after a certain point of time. He's like freaking he's like damn Blazarian, but without game. Clout.
Look, I don't think he's gonna succeed, honestly. Like,
At least I guess we'll get free dinner out of it.
And if he fails, you'll also get 15 copies too.
That is true.
So it's a double win. There you go.
I guess we'll see. What's the plan for today, though? You want to take a little walkabout, see what we see, or are we gonna go back and fix some more of that ship? I think a walkabout sounds good to me, but what do you guys think?
I'm still in my room if you haven't gotten me.
And did anybody go get Harry's?
No.
It's like 10
I'm
o'clock.
literally just talking to Inagi at the moment.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, he's just chilling. He can be there. He can be there. Hey,
I'm
guys.
like, what are you guys? Who the fuck else is here?
Well, Guinevere went to take a shower. Sorry, in my head I was thinking Unagi and Guinevere, but she's showering. So
yeah, but she'll be back. I mean, like at that point, she'll be back after Koye left. She'll be back. It's not that
right.
like 15 minutes max. So she's back now.
you turn around and Guinevere's standing right behind you. You're like,
Oh,
Like, hey, Presley showered, you know, and she looked there with his, hey, Unagi, does Santiago, does he have like a brother?
I don't know. I just met him yesterday.
He seems dashy. He can sing.
I'll
and
check
everything.
into it for you.
He says, well, you know, I am single.
which I have to ask, did you at least have a good time dancing with him?
I mean, that was fun.
You were sure staring daggers at me from the start.
You took my wine.
He was buying you more.
It's the principle of the matter. You want me to take your planer away from you?
I'll kill you.
Okay, then.
Can't be a carpenter anymore.
Yeah.
Get her away.
Right? So what do you think? Wake Harry's ass up? What do you little walkabout, or what do you want to do today?
Yeah, I don't care. Just here, having fun. It's an adventure for me.
So a walkabout, okay. And I'll go bang walk away, go bang on Harry's door. Hey!
I'm gonna open the door and I'm not groggy as usual. I'm just like kind of dreamy. Hey, what's up?
The hell happened to you last night?
Oh, I had a good time.
Sure looks like it. Hey, we got like 10. What time is it? Like
I like
9, 10 o'clock.
o'clock.
Yeah. It's like 10 o'clock. We got to start moving if we're going to make any money today.
All right, you wanna work on the ship? What are we doing?
That's what we were talking about. I think maybe a little walkabout just outside town, see if we see anything, worthwhile. We still haven't done that much exploring yet.
Oh, you don't want to go drain that shard-bearing parrot?
I don't know. Dealing with a shard and you
Play
guys
with
not
his
saying,
wood?
you guys not saying you really found anything too exciting on that ship. And honestly, I have a feeling he knows if we're trying to steal stuff.
I don't know, man. We found a shard bearer. I think this is the most exciting thing in this town.
You want to go try
And
and
he
steal
likes you.
He just kind of looks at you like,
I mean, you're telling our other friend to go see that pirate. I could give you the same advice.
she's getting a ship out of it. I guarantee you I ain't getting a shard out of it.
Downstairs. Hypocrite.
Yeah, right?
Well, you never know.
Hey, if that's where we want to go, then let's go.
No, but we can walk around first. Let's see if we find something else. And then if we find nothing, we can always,
We know we at least got to lead out there somewhere, right?
Yep.
So yeah,
we'll go back downstairs. We'll grab everybody and we'll go outside and see what's happening at the dock. I guess
Well,
that's where shit happens daily, right?
Yeah, because basically, like the town, basically, as like I said, it's just like the docks and like right behind the docks. It's not like it's really vibrant town. Really, just like walls, docks, walls, houses, docks, and the docks are just like dry dock or shitty boats. I mean, houses are just older boats that got refurbished, and then the docks are like fresher boats that are shitty that just forward to a dock.
What was to the north of the city? What was just outside of the city? Was it just forest or was it open?
Let me pull out my handy dandy notebook.
We came up from the north. We passed through there.
Yeah, so it's
yes. We came down. That's why I'm wondering what was there to get an idea of potentially what would be either just south of it or to the east of it if we were to head outside of the city.
So I'd say about 4 or 5 miles out west. East is water.
Or west of it, sorry.
Oh, good. West of it is just a large mountainous, or like I guess like mountainous area here. North and south north is just forest. South is a hilly plateau, like hilly forest.
Okay. Anything that we would know that could be in or around this area that would be just outside of the docks? Like, would we know anything of like any smaller bandit camps or something that would has there been anything said about like smaller bandit camps or like treasure caches or anything like that in or around this area, just from things that we've heard as we're walking through the bar or walking around the docks?
Give me a charisma check. Everyone give me a charisma check as you guys are trying to basically gather information about that.
I am going to use an inspiration.
Judd.
Oh, good.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
21.
21. Oh, and
Unagi with the natty!
Damn!
Woo!
She's smart. She's a good listener. All right.
She knows what's up.
He was picking the captain's ear while they were dating.
Well, you know this, Unagi. You know that there are small camps or small hidden caches, not caches, small hidden or small bandit kind of outposts all along this coastline. So Santiago would have told you during Act 2 of his musical that he has slain a variety of ne'er-do-wells all on this coastline.
Yeah, she'll let everyone else know.
What do you think? Should we go take a little walk outside of town and see if we see anything fun that might, be intriguing?
You think he might have left stuff behind that we could just take over? Like, Harry's just wondering, like, what are we gonna gain by visiting these camps, basically?
Well, Unagi, what did he say?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, hold on, what did you ask him? Yes, we saw.
He was wondering if there was anything left, or did he completely like wipe out these camps, or
because if in the story he said he looted everything and there's nothing left, like we're not gonna go.
So that wouldn't really fit in the musical. He just said he's battled and slain all the bandits on this coast. You think that has to be hyperbolic, because there's no way this one person slayed every single bandit camp on that's. So you can't take everything for face value, but you do think that there probably is a variety of bandits on this game. That's no checking ball. That's just deduction.
I don't know exactly what your guys' goals are, but maybe there's some loot to be had, or things to trade later.
Well, the biggest goal, I tell you, what we had talked about is building up enough money to buy a ship. The damn prison town across the way just wasn't cutting it. So, see if we can build our own crew, do our own thing, make our own money. I know.
Oh, you want to join the bandits, or take over the bandits?
Take over the bandits. Remember what Gon was talking about?
Yeah. Maybe we should wait for him though, if we're gonna do that. We might need some muscle to convince them.
As Koa kind of stands there and just looks at himself for a second, like, and then looks at you like, okay.
I mean, no offense, but you're just the one guy.
Didn't say what.
I'm scrawny as hell.
Might work just to at least, again, do a little scouting.
Yeah, I mean, if you're confident, I'll follow from behind, like a good 20 feet, 100 feet.
What do you say, Unagi?
I think it sounds fun.
Little walkabout. We don't have to go that far. Half day. Head back.
All right. There and back again.
Turn and start walking out.
Are you guys?
We got a lot of rations, so.
Yeah.
So you guys are trying to explore and try to find some bandits, some bandit outposts in the surrounding square.
Yeah, just kind of get an idea, a little lay of the land just outside to see if there's anything, that might trip the trigger.
So we'll do like the one square south or southwest?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of heads straight down the coast, I think
This
would be
one?
a good idea, yeah. Because if the idea, in Koa's head, he's thinking if we're looking just above table, in Koa's head, it's if we're thinking about having a ship, then if we know what the coastline's going to bring us, then once we get one, we know whether sailing inlet is going to be worthwhile or not.
Yeah, because that's the first place we're stuck in there,
Right.
We're in this river right now. We could
Right.
trade with the town back and forth, but
Right.
I mean, I bet there's a lot of people doing that already.
Correct. So I just think if we had, that half day's travel south, we know we have a safe haven here. Head a half day's travel south to just kind of eyeball it, move somewhat slow so we're not going crazy, but and keeping our eyes peeled and just sort of see what we see and get a little lay of the land, maybe pop a landmark or something, you know what I mean? Like
All right,
above
so you guys
table,
are-
that's the idea.
Yep, that's good,
So you guys
man.
are trying to explore this square to try to find any local or anything of note in this area, particularly focused on camps and things like that, like abandoned camps and such, or just bandit activity.
That or if I think knowing that she was saying like a cache of something, like in my head, when I hear pirate and cache, like buried treasure type of a thing, if you see something that looks, I think in Koa's head he'd look, knowing ships and all that, if he sees something that looks out of place, it doesn't look natural. So like it could have been some sort of buried treasure piece or something that was built specifically to hide a cache. That's kind of what he would be trying to just eyeball.
Well, first things first, this place is pretty dangerous. Give me a 100. Don't roll less than 35.
I guess since it's my idea, I'm rolling it, huh?
Yeah, go.
92.
Oh, nice, 92.
Nice. You avoid any natural wildlife or any beasts or bandage that you can find, like just random banditry. Let's see here. Now, whoever is exploring or trying to find something here, is anybody here a survivalist, explorer, or anything like that? Boat table? I don't think anybody is.
Nope.
Give me a wisdom check at disadvantage.
All of us, or?
Just one person, whoever's the scout.
Well, my wisdom is +10, so I'll take it.
Makes sense
If you
to
guys
me.
don't mind.
No, I
Um,
think we would. I think at this point we would know that you are the wisest of us.
I've been doing it like the whole way.
Yeah,
So,
like, why don't you take point?
Oh, damn! I rolled that nat one, man. Fuck.
That one.
That's still an 11, though.
It's still an 11.
If only you had said inspiration and
Inspiration. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
That being said, give me another D100. Don't roll less than 50.
All right, I'll do this. Of course. 11.
Right, all right.
It's another 11.
All right.
Back to back.
As you are looking around here, you're like, okay, all right, I think it's, you know, I'm not sure. And then you literally see, you literally hear, you hear the sounds of, "Get 'em, boys!" And I'm going to.
Guinevere. Say Guinevere's with us, right?
Anakoye.
Anakoye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna leave without our muscle
Right?
and our red shirt.
Yeah,
Oh.
Boy, is a red shirt. If he gets hurt, he's leaving. Okay, red shirt
He gets hurt.
die.
He gets
No, I
hurt,
mean
he's the leader.
Guinevere's the red shirt. You go, Guinevere.
Yeah.
Go take aggro
Go take aggro.
with your fucking dagger.
But not with a dagger.
Oh, she has a
and-
sword now, right?
Yeah, a whole sword. I mean, W has on the map. 1 second here. Harry. Ooh, nice.
Hey, it was worth a shot to go try and find something, and we run into trouble.
Yeah, man, sure.
It happened.
I mean, it could have been great.
It could have been great. Hey, that's true. It could have been great.
Who knows? We
That
could have
man-
rolled nat. Could have rolled nat 20s and found like a 10,000 copper piece stash or something.
Yeah.
On a boat.
But hey, we could get
We
the
could have
first
found
round
a
and just
boat.
run away if we're lucky.
It's true.
On a boat. Like a good hard look at the fucking boat. Hold on.
Downside to truly random encounters, ladies and gentlemen, our DM has to build them on the fly.
Hey, this is true. But I like the feel. I'm getting pretty quick. I'm getting pretty good at it now. This one. Okay.
Just
give me,
let the audience know the behind the scenes. That's all.
I appreciate it. Somebody give me a D6.
All right, somebody roll that.
Unagi.
Yeah, Unagi, roll. Roll a 1. Oh, Christ, a 6. Is that good or bad?
That could be really good.
We're gonna find out. Roll me a D4.
Hey, you're the guest today, so you gotta roll some dice here.
Yeah.
3.
But you know how I roll.
Why do you
Oh.
think I'm telling you to roll it?
Like, don't do it in combat. Just roll it here. All right,
Yeah, let me get them out real quick.
I'll go ahead and get those. 1 second here. All right. Okay. All right. 1 second. I gotta find Guinevere. Here we go. Copy pasta. And this is what you guys see. You guys pretty much are walking here. So you're walking here, Harry. And as you kind of get past this thick clearing here of underbrush, you literally walk literally face to face. You guys walk in the center of a bandit camp, basically, literally here. Hold on, let me put you guys all on the map now.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right. And with that, the music does change. You gotta pour the Hennessy out and get ready for out.
Here we go.
No, here we go. That's it. It's this. It's right here.
6 of them, eh?
Alright.
6 of them.
Alright, that being said, Unagi, That's how initiative works. Roll me a d6. If you guys get 4 or higher, you go. If you get 3 or less, they go.
Roll high.
There you go.
You got it first.
You actually won
Yes.
one.
That was so
We-
important.
We
That was
just
so
needed.
important.
We just needed the guest to roll this because it's the first combat we've won first initiative, first round.
The first one is
Wow.
the most important. You really,
That
really,
never happens.
really don't want to lose initiative in this game.
Yeah.
Bad. It's really bad.
All right.
So you see these. So you see here this camp here. There's a variety of bandits here. You see them wielding blades. They don't look true, but they don't look very well. You see a variety of people covering men and female alike. Blades drawn, ready to end your career.
All right. So let's coordinate properly. I think we should kill the 2 on the left first, and let the other guys come to us, and not like face 6. Because if we go to the right, I don't know how many we can kill. Maybe we can kill 1, 2, maybe none. Like that would be really shitty.
So
How
I'll
tough
move.
do they look?
Um.
What are they wearing? Do they have like gambeson,
So-
chainmail, nothing, spears, swords, daggers?
So each of them has a blade. I would say each of them has basically the equivalent of a one-handed sword. So scimitars, blade, cutlasses, large daggers, variety of one-handed blades.
Okay.
Some of them have slings as well too. Hard to tell as far as patchworks because some of them are having between leather.
Any bows or crossbows?
No, but you don't know if they
Oh,
have a
good.
sling either, though. To be fair, either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too scared of a sling, but
But they don't look like they're
some-
wearing like brigadine or anything like that. They just look pretty.
Some of them are wearing cloth too around their. So this is accurate here.
Okay.
So some of them are wearing
Ah.
cloth too as well. It's kind of hard to tell.
okay.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'd feel safe taking the 2 guys on the left out.
Or do we turn and fucking hightail it?
But we could just jet the fuck out. Yeah, definitely.
Unagi,
So
stay
what
in
do you
fight or
wanna do?
go.
I'm literally no help to you fighting.
Then you may want to go, Koya. Typically, you just may want to go.
Well,
'Cause it's gonna get pretty.
How is Okoye feeling? Because my fear is that Okoye is just gonna be like, let's just kill these fuckers, and he's gonna go in and.
No, Koya isn't a very bloodthirsty person, honestly speaking. He just
Okay.
does the job. It's not his thing.
All right, then I think we should just leave and not take a chance that somebody dies.
Six of them gets a little rough. That's the thing
Yeah.
that Koa's looking at. He's looking around like there's 6 to 5.
And then they're probably dirty bandits with nothing to steal anyway. So
Was there? So let me. But one more question before we Was there anything that looked as we were walking in? Was this just like a walking through the forest and then we hit a clearing, or was there anything
Yes.
that? Okay.
Correct. So,
Okay.
so that's the nat 1. So you guys are walking like,
Yeah.
okay, we're fine. Oh shit, there's a clearing. Harry just pops out and it's like, try to slide back into the clearing, try to slide back to the forest. But yeah,
guys, I found the bandits.
Yeah.
But this right here, it looks to be right here a ruined building of some kind. This is definitely stone.
I know nothing of stone.
But you
Well,
do know like bricks. So you recognize bricks.
Yeah. Make your call.
It's anticlimactic, but we should probably get out.
Make the call.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna say there's nothing to gain here. We should leave. Let's run.
Alright. So this actually goes into some new rules. So I'm gonna play this live, guys. And as we say, we do it live. So
We do say that.
retreating. We do it live every day. With this is a new this is a new thing about retreating. So essentially, I decide how hard how this card counter is versus you all. You guys roll a D100. Depending on how you roll, it means you're pretty successful. And even if you fail, you do leave. But there is a chance that you may get injured from trying to flee. Example: somebody hit you with a sling. Yada yada.
Trip or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's
Trip
cool, man.
over a rock.
Okay.
All right. So somebody give me a D100.
Nagi, have you rolled one?
Unagi's like,
I suck at these.
higher is better.
Yeah, I know. That's why I suck at these.
Right. Alright,
She's not wrong.
Yeah.
being said, somebody give me a D5.
D5?
D5.
Not it.
Ha! Alright. Okay, 1, 2. Harry. Give me a constitution check.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you got advantage on those.
Sheet.
Good thing
I
you had them.
do,
Good thing
actually,
you had them
that's
blueberry
right.
pancakes.
I was literally
Fuck
top,
yeah, man.
top to bottom, left to right, so top to bottom.
Is that gonna be good? Oh, 18.
18. As you get hit in the back of the head with a rock, you are not stunned. But you do take 4 damage.
That's all right.
And that
It's
is
just 2.
yeah, for your DR. But you do flee as they see you, but you rush forward back, and they decide not to engage you without knowing any more information. And you guys aren't just 1 or 2 people. Koye has on fucking breastplate. He's on to the fucking teeth. Guinevere's are pretty well armed as well. So not knowing that, he's like, they don't want to miss that. But one of them says, no, we're gonna get that fucking little small one. Bam! And he's in the back of the head here. You have a knot in the back of your head. Hurts.
That's all right, man. I'll survive.
But you do survive. You flee. And as you have fled this encounter, each of you all gain 100 experience points.
Yeah,
Because even in fleeing, you know a wise lesson is learned, because no matter how strong you are, if you overextend yourself, you can't fight the next day if you're dead.
Yeah.
That's the lesson.
If that had been like 3 or 4, they go dig through. The 6, that was rough.
Yeah, seriously. I was just worried that if they start flanking us, they
It'll
could
bring
like
it back.
nip at us one by one, which has happened before. So
A
Yeah.
lot. I mean, that's
because what they want is just we'll kill 1, we'll kill 2, the rest will flee. Whatever, we get some stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But you still lost 2 people though. So it's like
Yeah,
like what?
we
what's
can't.
the-
I just didn't want to take that chance, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, we're learning, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we're learning.
Yes.
Hey.
After dying so often.
He's like, I'm gonna wait on this. This isn't the right counter for me.
Fifth character where I think we're on at this point.
Oh man, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think here, as the party is traveling, fleeing here, give me another. Well, like, are you guys going to continue to explore? You guys leaving?
How far out?
Well, we'll mark
will
the camp.
we hit?
We'll know it's
Yeah.
there.
How long have we traveled to get to this camp? Is it like a
Roll
quarter
a
of the
D6.
day? Okay. D6.
2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours
Okay.
from town.
We can explore in a different direction.
Yeah, start maybe instead of this was kind of directly south along the coastline. Maybe once we
Yeah.
get north of it, start to try to kick east
Let
for
me move you
I'm
guys
sorry.
back
Oh,
over to
that would go
Kick
in the
west.
water. We
Sorry,
could go
kick,
west. Yeah.
Kick west.
Or
In
west,
my head,
southwest.
yeah,
You're
and
going
sort
down.
of
Here you go.
yeah,
That's what
and
I'm
sort of circle a little bit, giving that camp like mark it, but give that camp a wide berth and maybe try and go for another, I don't know, 2 hours that way just to see if there's anything over there before we turn and head back.
Yeah, that's good.
Because that puts us, it was, I think we said 1 o'clock or so. So that would put us back roughly at nightfall-ish or just after.
Yeah, we get back to town and night would be coming. Yeah.
That makes sense to me. if you guys are traveling, give me a D100.
I think it's my turn.
35 or less is bad.
90.
That's
Good,
very
good.
good. As you're traveling here, give me a 2d6.
8.
Give me a 3d8.
Ooh. 13.
You find here, as you guys are traveling here, you see that one of one of the rocks you see here, the rock looks very strange looking. And you kind of been looking out for this stuff, specifically Harry and Koa. Koa pointed out, but Harry has very good eyes. And you realize that this is definitely some kind of strange statue of some kind. You presumably dig it up, and this statue here is made of copper. It's about 3.5 feet tall. It's worth 250 copper pieces, but it is 13
How many ingots would that be?
of copper.
Yeah.
I would say like 10 maybe. It's like 10. Around 10.
Holy shit. That's a lot of copper. We
Yeah.
can get decked out, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
you need bronze too. You need 10
Yeah.
for bronze. You need 10 too. But yes, that's one part. All
right.
you need now is 10. If you get some 10, yeah, you get some serious shit.
I will look.
But I didn't finish. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
So this statue is 13 slots.
Yeah. I will pull all of the food rations out of. Sorry, 13. I will keep 8 of the food rations of the 15 we had. I'll hand the other ones out in case anybody's hungry.
I have 5 slots. I can carry some.
Okay. So it's taken 7. I have 1 slot, so I'll give the last one to Unagi, and then stick it in the cart with that is pulled by Boris.
And this
Nice.
thing is about 4.5 feet tall. Copper statue is heavy. For sure.
You said it's 250 copper worth.
A statue. The statue
Yep.
itself is 250 copper
Yep.
worth.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a big heavy statue. You think it's probably from either like a ship mast or something like that probably got laid up here over the years and just got washed up and stuck
Like
in
a
the
copper figurehead almost.
Yeah.
Sweet.
That's cool.
And that being said, I want to say with this, that would have taken to dig out this thing. It was like 4.5 feet long. It'll take you about 2 hours.
I'd say at this point, I would think maybe we should start heading back to town after
So-
this one. Get this thing
Yeah,
secured
definitely.
in a room.
So we'll get in town at what, like 7?
7 or 8, yeah, I think.
Okay.
As you're going back, give me a D100. Because going back isn't safe either.
I think it's your turn, Harry.
Ah, Christ. I suck at these.
35 or less.
83.
Hey, here we
It
go.
is good. Okay. Give me a 2d6.
Whew.
10.
All right, with a 10. Okay. Roll a 1d18.
Not weird. That's a 2.
All right. You find on a dead person here with a dead waterlogged person by the river or by the sea here that watched on the beach. he has on his head a bronze helmet.
Nice.
Hey, you found
Definitely
that shit, bro.
take that off.
All right.
Oh, you guys are giving it to me?
You found it, bro.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm gonna barely clean it. I don't even care.
It's fine. Just put some dirt on it. But you do get this bronze helmet here, and with that, you return to town. And as you return to town, we shall end the session there as Gon is beginning to recover from his illness. And we'll see what happens next time with the party back together, and with a new person in the mix. And we shall see what happens. So with that, guys, we had a little technical issue there. I appreciate you all. We're revamping some stuff along the way, but thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. Same time, same place next week. And if you're looking to check out my podcast thing tomorrow, that'll be tomorrow around 12. So if you're looking for that, check that out. And I will catch you in the next one. See ya soon. Keep on swimming.